You discovered Volt's place of hiding out, and you devised a plan about an hour ago to figure out what you want to do going in there. You did that. And so now, today, you're going to be raiding the castle with your plan in tow. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
I was actually about
before
to
I
ask,
lose my sanity.
I was actually about to ask, should we just roll initiative for now?
As I said last time, you guys are still cloaked by Kamali's vector manipulation.
It's been a fucking while. Maybe we should rediscuss the situation.
Yes.
So basically, I wrote down what
Maybe we should rediscuss the situation in character. Like role players do.
Gungir will slap down a map of the area.
Huzzah!
Okay, so I'll just drag us over to the overview of the map.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
And this is what
all
the
the detail.
entrance looks like.
Yeah,
except for...
all these guys are just...
That guy's not there.
Damn it, Sasuke. Hold your horses.
All the,
I'm not Sasuke.
I know.
Sorry.
all the guys in armor are just stick figures on Gungir's drawing.
Whoa, is this Boruto's dad's nephew?
You guys can drag yourself to the corner. You guys are technically off map. And where you guys would be coming in from would be down here. But keep yourself over there in that corner if you want. So essentially, the best way to get in here that you guys devise is to make a multi-step plan in case some shit hits the fan. And that's what I remember from last time.
Well, Mr. Scout, did they have any heavy artillery?
I didn't see anything. No, I went inside.
Our plan should be to
one thing that you
eliminate
guys would have noticed,
spellcaster.
On your raid in is that there's one ballista here, one ballista here, here, and here.
Ah,
Up
so
in this
heavy
tower.
artillery. So we
If I
can't
remember,
bring the
our-
ship in close.
No, and a frontal assault would be suicide.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we made a plan already.
I don't
Let's go
fucking
over
remember.
it
It was
again.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, our plan was, and I even wrote this down, our plan was, I don't know how to say this in RP-wise, so I'm just going to read the message. Essentially, we were going to storm the castle and have Freddy near the front when we actually get to the door of the castle, where I will blast the sunburst as far as I can see into the castle, while Cat playing Liar will be on the ship looking through the cannon scope to send down a powerful ice spell. He mentioned your Cone of Coldness or something else. And as a last resort, we would have Wavies basically fire a seed using wood-style D-Force Emergence.
So, two critiques as Asemar hears this plan.
Ah! Asemar! Ah! Wondering where you
My
were.
Oh,
apologies
delightful, you're
for-
awake.
Oh, good, you're finally awake. Begins.
But he points first to Freddy, saying, "What's to stop them from turning you into a pincushion or blasting holes into our ship? They focus on one or the other, and I'm not keen on losing any more party members. So, what we could try is breaking up into 3 groups, 1 focusing on the bridge, 2 coming across ice bridges, possibly that maybe Liar can construct, or if you have the right kind of spells which to manipulate the water, giving us a passage across this moat, we can divert our forces and break up their skirmishing."
Yeah, I like
Here's
the
a
idea
thought.
of
Commonly
splitting.
says, if I may interject, there are ways into these specific entryways from inside the keep itself. The only other way to get to them is by flying. I can take out the heavy artillery if you guys want to take out the small fry in the middle.
What about this one?
That way you guys can divert your prowess on dealing with the big problems.
So long as their means of skirmishing us out are taken care of, is the number one priority.
This isn't the main group. This is just a distraction to keep us busy.
But who is this?
They know we're here. We know what's going on to a certain extent on what's inside. Once you're inside past these walls, there's not much stopping you from just going in and causing havoc. But what's going on deeper within this keep is beyond our information.
Freddy raises a hand.
Go ahead, Freddy.
I mean, if you're worried about manpower, I could potentially call more help.
We're not worried about manpower. We can find ways of bottlenecking them into a singular place. The problem is their long-range defenses.
It seems like most of them either have... for your information, besides the 4 ballista, there aren't much other siege weapon here. There's 2 cannons, one where this guy's manned, and one where this guy's manned. Other than that, it is all guys with bows and arrows.
No trebuchets.
And longbows specifically. Which have the most range.
Yeah, so insane long-range defenses.
I have a few spells that could hit almost all of them.
That would be very good.
The bigger one, I have to be a bit closer, but it would get nearly all of them and slow them down. And the other one just hurts a lot, but I can do it from really far away.
Let me deal with the bigger enemy.
Anything to buy us time.
Right, I can do the slowing one then. I don't understand how the cannon works. You mentioned something about using my spells on it.
Essentially, if you can focus your area on one of the larger groups, that would be a detrimental effect, basically breaking up their forces so they're less unified. Essentially, if you could theoretically throw it down over here in this general area and take out this half of them, of the upper bastion, you'd be able to take out the cannon guy on this side, and if you could throw 2 of them, you can take out the whole middle section.
Well, if I fired for the middle, I'm pretty sure it would hit most of them.
That was my intentional thought. You can hit almost all of them and wipe them all out.
I just don't know how the cannon works, or if I would just be doing it myself, or I don't know what you guys want.
To reiterate, the cannon quadruples range of your attack. You just have to look through the scope and you...
Okay, then I can cast one from about 1,000 feet away, and the other one from, like, 500 feet away.
So from 1 mile away.
Yeah. And the only difference is you increase the spell level by 3.
Jesus Christ.
That cannon is ridiculously powerful.
Okay, do you want to just freeze the entire place into a block of ice? 'Cause
I mean, yeah, that could work.
I mean, it would work.
So take Lyre up on deck then.
You would be in the storage hold next to the cannon with Weiss, Minerva.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, the
it's
cannon
in the storage hold.
Yeah, cannon's in the storage hold because it was meant for like
Does it
deliveries.
fire out like the bottom of the ship?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh, love that.
oh, so I would say this.
Should
right
definitely have a
now-
gyroscopic pilot seat.
So hey, Venom.
Mm.
I would say this right now. I remember Fall buying some extra spells for the cannon. So the cannon, along with like just normal spells and along with their spells and stuff like that, they also have a level 5 magic missile scroll and a level 5 chromatic orb spell scroll.
Okay. And remember, you also have, besides yourself, Lyre, you also have Weiss, Minerva, and
Oh, and
Morgan.
a level 5 fireball scroll.
Yep. Yeah, you have your other fellow spellcasters
No,
with
I'm
you.
pretty sure we can murder them from a mile away with ice if you guys want.
Yeah, we can wipe them out from a good distance with one big ice spell. Then
Or,
we can,
like, 7. I have so many spell slots. I have, like, 8th level spells.
and we can start charging on in while ice is being rained down upon everybody.
All right.
Man.
Our range
but-
is greater than theirs, isn't it?
But wait, before I forget again, Asemar, this is Skiro. Skiro, this is Asemar.
Hello?
My name's not Skiro. It's 0.
Oh, yeah, with an X. With an X.
Yeah,
God,
with an X.
Damn, I
Yeah.
keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
This is our intern.
Hello.
Unpaid interns.
I see. Falling trees replacement. Or potentially, I don't know.
He's here to train with us for a while. I'm not sure how long. We'll figure that out later.
To be determined.
Fair enough.
All right. So,
The voice in his head told him
information
to.
aside,
That's funny.
Yeah.
so you did not pull yourself on the map.
If we really wanted to do
So
some
I
damage,
was going to chime in with something. That's what the parentheses was.
Oh. Okay.
So Gungir, you would notice that Freddy is looking at Zardon a bit perplexed. Something is obviously going on through his head.
You can't
looks
turn him
wonderful.
into a dinosaur.
No. Let me. There's something else. There's another plan that I have.
Or a dragon.
Gungir will
No.
notice Freddy kind of eyeballing Sardon, and he will give him the answer that Freddy is obviously thinking. No, Freddy, Sardon does not in the woods.
What?
Was that not what
I
you were
have
thinking?
a bit of an idea.
Yeah.
Does Zardon know how to fly?
Yes.
Gungir kind of awkwardly looks down at the thrusters on Sardon. He's like,
He doesn't know technology.
I mean, you've seen him fly
Witnessed
before.
him fly. Yeah.
I don't think he's ever seen Zardon fly, actually.
Yes, you have. He dunked
No.
you into the ocean. During
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You had a front row seat.
Anyway.
Cannonball.
So... He said, I may have a idea, but I want to see if you're okay with it.
What is it, Freddy?
Character growth.
We can have Zardon fly up and I can turn into something big like a T-Rex or something...
I will say this.
Polymorph does not.
Construct?
Polymorph can manipulate constructs.
I know, but I kind of reworked it a little bit for constructs. It has to be a variation of another construct in order for it to polymorph correctly.
Like a transformer.
Okay.
Basically.
So you can't change its biology or makeup, but
you can change it into another metallic creature or another construct variation.
So turn it turn him into one of the things that's right in front of us?
You can still increase its size.
That was my idea. Yeah, that was my idea. So as soon as I heard that, turn him into one of the death kitties.
Too bad Freddy wasn't around when we were fighting that giant dinosaur at the carnival that was a robot.
The Thunderjaw?
Yeah.
Oh, the days. So long ago.
Fucking 8 multi-attacks and a Gatling gun machine gun in its jaw.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Gungir were to tell me that thing, he would be able to turn him into it.
Gungir is going to... I'm trying to think, because
roll history, because it's been a while since you thought about this thing.
Been around a while in real life, too.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think...
I just rolled my actual nat 20. My actual, like, D20. History. Where is... Here we go. Histy. How good is Gungir's? Not very good.
It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time. You tried remembering that one robot?
It goes from... No, wait. It goes from... Gungir slowly starts to remember something about... like some guy with a robo-dinosaur, but then it immediately cuts back to Fall being torn apart by a shark man.
Oh, God!
He's like, yeah, I don't remember that.
No, it's good. You got your priorities straight.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, he still has the bullet on his shelf in his room that he scavenged from the robot. He's like, yeah, I got this from somewhere.
By the way, that bullet's like a mortar shell.
Yeah,
an equivalency.
He's been using it as a paperweight.
Asemar and Galahad were there.
Yeah, we were there. He's just not choosing to bring it up. He's focusing on the task at hand.
She doesn't understand what you're trying to talk about.
Yeah, we can just.
So
Sardon can just throw punches.
Yeah. So apparently, from what I know of the spell, I can't turn it into a creature, but if there's a big machine like those weird cat things that we came across a few times, I can turn it into that.
Oh, keep that in mind, Freddy. We can do that during battle to get the upper hand.
If the situation gets dire, then do it. But use your resources wisely.
Actually, You know what? He's also going to bring this up to, you know, he's actually going to bring this up to, Asemar looking at Thorn.
No.
Why? It's a big monster that we can have come in and it won't hurt Thorn. Okay?
No.
I mean, transforming him into an actual dragon might be just as helpful as keeping him this size.
That way
he can fly and breathe fire on everything. And plus, you could ride him into a battle like a badass.
We've been training for the past month to do that. In this form.
Yeah, but technically, it's just in it. Basically, Polymorph gives him all that extra juicy HP of an adult dragon. It would keep him up for a lot longer. Plus, the fire breath is god tier.
I don't think I can turn him into an adult dragon. This thing.
We can.
Gungir is gonna pat Freddy on the shoulder. Save your spells for now. If push comes to shove, you could always transform me into something.
Anything you want to be transformed into in particular, I can only transform you into
by
like an
technicality.
animal.
By
And here's
technicality,
another
Gungir is a construct as well.
So yeah, I could turn you into a cyber kitty as well.
Turn me into Sardon.
Two Sardons. See, now
Oh
that's a
no,
good idea.
it would be Sardon with Gungir's face.
Oh no! Like Thomas from
Zordon Zordon with baby face.
I'll have big, strong hands.
Oh god, I'm just imagining a Thomas the Tank Engine transformer.
Gungir just becomes a Megazord. He is combined in all 4 pieces.
So what is the plan exactly?
From
Well, it
what
sounds
it sounds
like we're gonna long distance bombard them, and once they've been shattered and frozen, then you guys move in and take out the stragglers?
And we'll
sounds decent.
run in and burst in like Simon Belmont.
Yeah, if they choose to assault, we hold them at the bridge and push our way
Would
through.
you like me to put up an invisible wall of
Alright.
force that
That is the
blocks
plan.
arrow attacks?
So, for sake of reference, make sure to move yourselves to the middle, where you guys are coming from. And you guys are, again, still off map. So, for now, Liar, you can cast your spell.
Hello?
Oh boy. I can cast it a lot.
Hello?
From
Yeah, we can hear you,
Hi,
Gipsy.
Gipsy.
Okay, I'm crazy. Okay, I'm not
The
crazy.
arrow thing sounds nice, but we can be like a mile away.
This is
Right,
more
I mean
for
the
reference.
I meant for the stragglers, but okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Are we dropping you guys off on the ground before the aerial assault from the cannon?
I would say so.
Yes.
Alright, how close are you guys getting? Because I don't know what distance we want to start this off at, because she has 1,000-foot range on this one, I think.
And
I'd-
probably
yeah.
quite a lot of deviation.
I'd say us running in there, and you would be bombarding this place, and you get your bombardment done, and then we would jump on in.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would have your one surprise round,
Can
all
I
by
keep
technicality.
casting it? I mean, I can cast it at least 3 times.
I'll say this, once initiative starts, have Liar roll as well, and then she'll go when she'll be able to do her stuff when she goes.
We're off in the corner. She'll try not to hit you guys.
Alright,
Oh,
so
speaking of which, before you all leave, okay, who got the sandwiches? Are you gonna eat your sandwiches?
Doodle-doodle-doo. Gungir eats his
I
sandwich.
don't know if you gave Kamali one.
Pre-battle sandwich.
Not, so, let's see here, I can do, I think it's up to my level number of sandwiches? No, that doesn't seem right.
I
Let me
think
double
you're...
check quick. Blah, 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 work. Number of treats equal to my proficiency bonus. So
So-
that's 5. 5 people get a sandwich. How many people do we have here?
You have a lot.
And how many hip bonus?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people.
Let's see. You get bonus action to eat it. You can just eat it now. It lasts for like 8 hours. And you get temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus. So you get 5 temporary hit points. I know it's not a lot, but hey.
Bloop.
It's something.
And
So we're
Gungir
doing the
gets
same with
one. Gypsy gets one. Hang on, let me look at
Thank
the
you.
Poe gets one,
Asemar.
I guess, because of course I do. Asemar totally gets one.
Oh.
Ravak doesn't get one. Sorry, Ravak.
Yeah, I
He
know.
doesn't like you. Freddy
What the hell
doesn't
did he
get one
do?
either. She thinks that he keeps taunting her about romantic things, even though he's trying to help. She's in denial, so she thinks he's
So you
taunting.
gave Gypsy Asemar,
Freddy still doesn't get one either because he hasn't moved off the couch yet.
Gungir. That's 3. You have 2
Yep.
more.
No, I have one more because Gipsy, Asemar, Gungir, my character because he's fine, and the dog dragon Thorn.
Okay, he gets a snack because he just eats it whole.
Yeah, he gets 5 temporary hit points, and then the next thing I have a ton of. Sorry, she's just prepping you all. She's worried. And she doesn't actually take part in the battles, aside from, I guess, long distance stuff. And then she will give... How many of these can I do now?
I just realized if we really wanted to fuck up this army, we could just drench them in this disgusting moat water. Probably give them a bacterial infection or 2. Because goddamn, that is disgusting.
We could also... Oh my god, I just realized.
They
I have
absolutely
shape
must
water.
Inject a magic mushroom straight into the
Oh.
Hey, Ravak. Or Tom.
1 hour.
Tom, I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go tickle spritzel.
Kind of a mediting. I have shape water.
Alright, I got 15 of these. So everybody gets one, I guess.
Shape water plus your lightning magic.
except for Ravak.
No, Ravak can have one too. The first time, or whenever you get attacked, once you can roll a d6 and subtract that from the damage.
Ah, nice.
So basically,
What
she's
is it called?
It's a glyph of Aegis, and she's gonna basically light up a Christmas tree with all of her runes on her skin. She basically dumps her sorcerer points into her runes, and then she's going to just give y'all the runes various touches and transfer them onto your body, so you each get a glowing rune on you.
Nice.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Alright.
So you all have a -1 d6 to an attack you take, and then it goes away.
Minus
Not
1
much,
d6.
but does anybody want any protections from energy? Or if your armor's shitty enough, mage armor?
No, my armor is pretty girthy. I got an 18.
What?
Alright.
What other?
What does mage armor do?
Oh, hold on.
It makes your AC
dexterity
13.
It's 13 plus your dexterity modifier to your
And
AC.
armor.
Let's see. What would that equal?
If you're
for
wearing
me?
armor.
That would equal. That would boost my AC by 1.
Do you want it?
Sure.
Alright, she'll cast
Better than
mage
nothing.
armor on you.
Okay.
Is mage armor concentration? I don't think it is.
Nope.
No, it's not.
And anybody want a protection from energy?
I'll take
Probably
it.
doesn't need it.
Oh, 0 will take it.
What's that?
Ninja boy.
I guess if I
Ninja
Alright.
boy.
have.
What energy?
I guess if
do
I
you
have
want?
that, I'll take off my. Wait, what? Okay, this makes no sense. Hold on.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Oh, never mind. Cat, you can
Cold.
retroactively take that back.
Oh, okay. What did you say?
Cold?
Cold?
Yes, I
Alright.
said cold, yes.
You will pat your shoulder awkwardly because she doesn't know you and cast protection from energy on you, and you are now resistant to cold damage.
Alright,
Cool.
I should probably get Kamali's aura up. You might as well do the same, Asemar.
Say what?
Murder everything.
Yeah, I just realized I wasn't counting. It wasn't counting the. For some reason, my leather armor was off, so it wasn't counting the leather armor.
Whoops. Does anybody want stone skin?
Nah,
What is that do?
I can do my own stone skin.
Alright.
My boy's tanky enough.
Alright,
Oh.
just checking. Okay.
Gives you. Oh yeah, it gives you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yeah, so if anybody wants it. She's just basically fussing over all of you before you leave.
Ravik's got his hands up.
Did you
Mom, I have a shielded mutagen. I'll be fine.
Gungir.
Yes,
What
I've
Ravak?
got rock armor jutsu. I'll be fine.
Jeez.
Yes,
What did
Ravak.
Ravak want?
Perhaps in the future you might want to invest in heat lasers for Zardon.
I'm working on stuff. Gungir defensively like pats Sardon's head like I'm doing things. No spoilers. And besides, he actually has laser.
Looking at stuff, so the people that don't need resistance to piercing bludge slash are Asemar, Zero, and Thorn. Thorn has it because of his armor.
Do I have
Of
it?
the
Never
it's
mind,
because of
another
your
concentration.
jutsu.
Hey,
I can only do
Venom
one.
question.
Oh, gotcha.
Question, Venom.
Yeah.
If she were to cast Stone Skin on me, and I were to wild shape into a creature, would I still have the Stone Skin ability on?
Technically, yes.
Okay, Freddy.
And is the
Freddy will volunteer
duration
for Stone Skin.
Okay, then pretend that I didn't cast protection from energy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
I don't have cold.
so you don't have cold anymore.
I'm not
You don't
cold
have-
anymore.
You don't have you don't have the sniffles.
I don't have a cold anymore. I stopped coughing and sniffling all over the place.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna cast it at a higher level.
Okay.
Cast what? Oh yeah.
Stone skin.
Stone skin.
Oh,
Wait.
Has
What
it
level?
at 5th level, I guess.
Okay, boop it. Because I don't know if it increases anything the more levels you throw into it.
I thought it did. It said something. Oh no, I was reading the one above it. Never mind. I'll just cast it at the regular level then. That's my concentration spell. Cast it.
Yep, level 4. Yep, concentration up to 1 hour. So even if you don't keep up your concentration, the duration is just for a full hour.
Oh, okay. Also, it doesn't look like stone. It looks like you've turned to ice.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, so with that in mind, you have your surprise round, Cat.
Whoops. Need to click that twice.
oh, whoops.
Wait.
Oh, stone skin.
With kind of the crown thorn, with kind of like the barky crown on my head, am I essentially the Ice King now?
Yep.
Nice. Also, Asmar, you had a thing.
Yeah, just asking, with the time that we have to prepare for the sake of, like, mutagens and whatnot, how many actions does it count for?
I will say, since you're prepping this beforehand, I will say you can prep up to... Since I'm giving Liar 1 action as a freebie, I'll give everybody a free action, a full round action, if they want.
Cool, I'll put it in the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
everybody can prep one thing when they enter the field to where they are.
So, Liar's in the ship, a ways back, and you guys, I assume, have snuck up to the gate, the bridge, somewhere where you're heading.
Yeah, you see them approaching. They're probably like not even 20 feet away from their current positions back.
Alright, I don't really know how to work the cannon, but, oh yeah, and she gave
Point and shoot.
you guys a hug on the way out. But yeah, so she'll peer through the scope and aim right for the center of the castle.
Right here.
It's just like the Uzi. It's just like the
Okay,
Uzi.
click your spell.
You have to hold it
And-
sideways.
Alright, this one's 20 foot. Let's see if I can get this to work without it spazzing out. Nope, it's spazzing out.
20 foot is here.
Alright, I'll do it. I mean, I figure I'll have time to get a couple off while you guys are fighting stuff, so I'll do one on the right, try to get the ballista dudes as well.
Okay, so you would have to center it there. And you would also be able to hit cannon guy over here.
Yeah, and a decent chunk in the middle.
Yep. Alright, so click your spell.
And some on top. Alrighty, so this is 3 levels higher.
Correct.
Level 7 now. And she
Big beef damage.
closes her eyes at the last second.
Okay, dex saves for all these idiots. Hold on a minute. Need to find my dice. Where is my dice? I should have my Die Hard dice.
Did you say Die Hard dice?
Yes, I said Die Hard dice.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Care to talk about Die Hard dice?
No, we're not
because
sponsored.
we're not sponsored.
Fuck!
Okay,
Not sponsored.
Pass. Wow, 2 passes. Let's see, so 1, 2. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail.
It's only halving the damage if they succeed.
Half a fail. And that is a pass. So 3 pass.
35. That's 35 damage in total.
So you hit
And the ones that
this
pass
guy,
get
this
halved.
guy, this guy, this guy.
I hit all of them. I hit all of
Wow.
them. Just some of
You
them
found all those results really easily. That's because Die Hard Dice is home of the best metal dice, sold by the friendliest shopkeepers
Oh,
in
I
the realm.
forgot one.
This video is
and that
brought
guy
to you
also
and not
failed.
brought to you by Die Hard Dice.
So yeah, she
Please
holds the thing,
Or
and
is Die Hard
just-
Dice?
I imagine at the end of the cannon, it summons just a giant chunk of ice that then goes hurtling towards them and shatters into 1,000 pieces. And it also makes
Yep.
that entire area difficult terrain. They can't move so good.
I don't feel so good. Black.
Special delivery.
Pew.
I think that covers the radius.
Ugh.
No, it's a good bit more than that. On this side, anyway.
Wait a second. It's really hard to
Ah, it
click
even
this
reaches
box.
this asshole. And the asshole's up top, looks like.
So wait, we all have an action to do?
To prep something.
I do, probably.
Yeah. Gets the
Oh, I need to roll for more saves.
Wait,
Hold
let me
on a
just
minute.
look at my shit real quick.
1. Fail. Fail.
Yeah, it's
Fail.
a 40 foot high, so
18, that guy passes.
probably
11,
gets
that guy
them.
fails. And that guy fails. Okay, so 5 out of all those idiots pass.
So yeah, giant.
Let
I
me see how
imagine
much
there might be some
HP they have.
structural damage.
Oh yeah. This place was not built to take a big ice attack.
Ice meteors.
Mhm. Okay, so after that, you all approach the field to your current positions, and you have your one held action, or one
Yes,
action.
I would like to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So, right about, let's see. How far are these suckers away from me? Right about 80 feet. Freddy is going to summon an elemental as I cast Conjure Elemental.
Okay.
Oh wait, that takes 1 minute, never mind.
Yeah, casting time 1 minute.
yeah,
that's a lot
even
of
if you
routes.
prepped that.
Oops, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, then, you know what might be actually fun, then? Let me just read the spell really quick. You guys do what you want.
Sardon will do a quick laser blast of kitty face.
Pew.
Okay, roll your damage or attack.
He will do blurp. Come on, Sardi. You can do it. 18.
Absolutely hits.
Then damage. 15,
Nice.
15 points of damage.
Let me type this in. So he is currently at that chunk of HP. Minus 15. I need to do a lot of math. Oh, God.
His horns fold down as sparks of electricity bounce between them. Slamming his fists together, he fires out his force blasts.
Let me pull up my calculator before I forget. Because I should probably keep that open on the side. Because I need to keep track of a lot of different HPs. Thankfully, I'm somewhat keeping track of the guards, otherwise that would take forever. Where is Lord Shen? You have that much HP. Okay. Wow, you're squishy in comparison to everyone else. I mean, your soldiers have less than you, but still. Metal Death is probably the tankiest thing on the field.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have the thing that I want to do.
Whose frickin' phone was that?
Don't look at me.
Okay. It wasn't mine. I know mine's muted.
Phone never goes off because nobody talks to me.
Oh.
Oof. Me too, man.
All by myself.
Okay, I have my thing.
Minus 15.
Do your thing.
Alright.
Do your thing.
So can I do my thing now, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So, let me just make sure I'm reading this right so I don't fuck up again. Okay. So let's see. Range is 60 feet, so which means I can blast it here. And
Okay.
okay, yeah, I have my thing. Over by this schmuck right here, he's going to notice the water start to come up and warp around him, around his allies, as Freddy is casting the spell Wall of Water and creating a 20-foot ring diameter that is 20 foot high, which means that this kitty is also caught in it.
Okay, unfortunately I'm going to have to make a cube for this, because unfortunately draw shape is a little bit of a bitch.
I can do it. I can do it if you want.
Please and thank you.
So give me a sec. Draw shape.
Because I forget how to make the elliptical with...
You press the Alt key.
Oh. Oh, that fucks up some stuff, so...
That is good to know now.
I think it needs to be bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Here, I'm just adjusting the size. I think that looks correct.
There we go.
Let me check.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, you have to be the one to adjust the size. I can't adjust it.
Hold on, it's being a pest. Reep.
One more. And one more here.
I'm trying. It's really hard to grab the edge of the circle.
Yeah, it is. It's really finicky.
Okay, I think that looks good on that side.
Yeah, the side.
If it's not exact, I'm not fixing it.
And just one more.
Okay, that oh, it catches all these idiots.
Yep.
And they're all inside of it, except for Kitty.
Who's
Nope,
right
Kitty
on the
is
edge.
inside of the wall. Kitty is inside the wall.
I'm back.
I mean,
Like,
on a technicality, he's half and half.
Like, he's getting wet, but I don't know if I'd call
Yeah,
him
but
in
still, I basically trapped these inside of a fucking ring of water, and I don't know if this kitty is waterproof.
I actually have combat music for this. So,
Give me those sweet jams.
first of all, let's go through the rest of the people who may have had held an action. So,
Real fast.
let's see. Yeah, make sure
By
you
the way,
guys roll your initiatives.
how tall is this wall?
10 feet high.
The gate wall.
Oh, perfect.
I think that's the wall that Zero blew up. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Oh, geez. That's high for her.
Wow,
Alright.
probably rolls really shit.
God dang it. Why do I keep... Gungir got a 19.
You got to make sure you click your token first. You could just I'll manually edit it.
Oh, snap. Alright, I know what Toe's gonna do.
I added you in. I'll just manually adjust you.
19, 19, 19.
Hey,
Jesus.
Jesus,
Hey.
all the 19s.
Yeah. Who
Good.
has the highest dex mod? I have a plus. I have a +4.
Gungir will go...
Probably.
Gungir
Plus
will go
5.
at the end of...
Plus 7.
Well, no, I
Sending.
meant of the 19s. Who has the highest? I have a +4.
Gungir's just gonna... is just gonna let the 19s go before him.
Okay.
Because he is support.
Oh, so technically you're after Kamali because she also rolled a 19.
If you guys are okay with it, while I have to keep this concentration up, I could use shape water to just give us a doorway into that wall of water, so we're not bothered.
Part the Red Sea.
Alright, so let me get some good music. Let's do something interesting for this one. So Toe, it is your turn.
Is
While I'm
this
looking for
still
good
our
music.
surprise round thing?
This is technically surprise round, so
Oh,
you still have
hey,
your
I
turn.
forgot to roll initiative.
Hey Venom.
Do it.
Click your token and then... Yeah, what's up?
Hey Venom. Not trying to be rude. Can you move the circle one more square? Like
No.
expand it one more square.
There.
There we go.
Good enough.
Now, yeah. Now it's 20 by 20.
Damn. Okay. So Toe, it
Kitty
is
is-
still your surprise round.
I'm gonna over to the kitty cat like I do, and quick twitch my thingies. Oh god, I gotta get all my rapier guides up.
You did this to yourself by having a Gatling gun of rapiers.
This is true.
Xeno C. Galvis, motherfucker.
No, once per turn on a successful hit. That would be way too many times if it was once per successful
It's
hit.
like that's. It's like when Bugs Bunny is looking through the different keys to get the handcuff of Elmer Fudd.
Can I see the dude, the big bad evil dude? Like the big bad evil dude?
You're trying to
Shen.
see if you see Volt.
Shen?
I don't know. I thought I saw.
I think she's
Peacock up
talking
there
about
somewhere.
Shen.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
Shen.
right.
Guy.
Sure, yeah, you see him. there.
Okay, if I can see him, then I'm gonna real quick
Damp up there.
have him be the chosen sacrifice.
Jesus.
Okay. So he's gonna be marked.
Yep, my yellow king horrible eldritch tentacle sword probably has an eyeball on it somewhere, stares straight at him.
Fucking creepy.
Yeah, it does have an eye on it. Fun. Yeah, okay, so once I've done that, I'm gonna just attack this giant metal cat a few times, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw if I hit it.
Well, it doesn't have wisdom, so be glad for that. 19, wow.
Oh, okay.
With its +0.
Yeah, it wins that one. Where is it? There it is.
You
Do
win
I even
this
hit it?
time.
I know you.
Peacock.
Oh, yes, I do hit it.
Oh.
And technically this is surprise round, so you do get your you get your schnick Your schnick attack.
I get my snack attack just because we're
Snack.
1v1ing, but yeah.
You get your snack.
Just shit
Holy
kebab!
Oh my god.
Oh,
down.
oh.
So let's see, that's 46 plus 13, which is 59 plus
Already
2,
did the math.
61.
damn.
Yeah,
67 is what I
feel
counted.
like
You
there's
brought it
so
down
many
almost
tentacles come
100
out of this,
HP.
and like stab through it probably.
His
You
hollow bird
pierced
bones.
through one of its cat metal. You just pierced through one of its joints shoulders.
Yep. And guess what? I get a second attack.
Poke.
Double poke.
Pokey pokey.
Still probably hits.
Oh yeah.
Hussa! Oops, sneak
Her
attack.
natural
only
armor
once
is still.
yeah. Turn. Sorry, ignore the sneak attack. But still, give it a +2. No, plus. Yeah, +2.
Let's see. So 66. Okay. Why is? Do you mind doing that again without the sneak attack? Because I'm trying to calculate. And it's like, help.
Oh.
Click it again.
Oh wait, hold on. a minute.
12,
It should
right?
be. It should be 2 plus 12 plus 3.
It's
Okay.
12 plus 2 plus 3, yeah.
Whoops.
So additional 17 to the like 50 that I just did.
Yeah.
60.
Okay. Wow. You brought it down exactly 100 HP from where it started.
Haha! And then I run away.
Minus what you did. Minus what?
Sardon.
Sardon did. Sardon helped with that.
I'm sorry. Sardon did nothing compared to what Toe just did.
I mean, you did
Yeah,
15 damage. Toe just did almost 100 damage.
I want to imagine that as he was activating the eyeball towards the peacock dude, just he thrust his spear up into this cat and it just summoned so many tentacles or some shit. Just pierced through it as well. Oh, it's never done that before. Okay, bye.
Haster
Run
himself
away.
is just like, I'm not good with electronics, despite being an elder god.
Asemar, it is
I
your surprise
Like
round.
this sword.
Alrighty, so hear me out on this one. What Grey Rune Shock can do is it's essentially a Skywrite spell.
Yes.
So what he wants, but with the Rune Shock, it could be made to be a symbol. So what he wants to do is, as soon as he sees Liar's ice attack hitting the men on the ramparts, what he wants to do is he wants to do a Skywrite spell as a symbol of Jesus, but as a ancient dragon.
Ooh.
Okay, so an ancient platinum dragon.
Yes, as a fear tactic using performance.
Interesting.
Okay. Sure, go for it. Roll performance?
Well, that's like the only one I can think of for like if you can draw a convincing dragon.
I mean, actually, you know what? I guess roll. I mean, Skywrite just does what you want, so.
Ooh, it reads your mind.
Yeah, like the only thing is I want to use it to intimidate, cause and effect. So,
Well, yeah, I would roll it. Roll
I just want-
intimidation for me,
all right.
and I'll see if any of these idiots actually see it, because they're more focused.
Okay.
Yeah. 13. Nah, sorry. They're
That's okay.
more focused on you than anything.
That's
They don't
a
see
okay.
us, do they?
We've still got a totally metal dragon backdrop in the sky, though.
Yeah.
That works
out
too.
there-
As a moral
They don't
effect.
see us, do they? I thought we
You're
were
running up.
Yeah, they didn't see us before we ran up and started attacking them.
Yeah, Connolly had to drop her concentration on the ship in order to go with you guys.
They just see this. Not like fit solid. I mean, like because if they just see the actual scribble.
All right, Asemar, I'll say that. Well, let's see. Skyright's a action, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use
and
it.
so that was
of your bonus.
yeah. The bonus was to use cruelty. It's
Okay.
a mutagen that gives him an extra attack.
Do you
And
want
so-
Thorn to move or no?
No, with mountain combatant, we can move essentially
As
enough.
a unit.
So yeah. So now that it would be my actual turn, Thorn and
I'm going through this with a surprise round first.
Okay, all right.
I assume that
really quick
Freddy's
question.
thing has already happened this round since they did the water thing, and Liar's thing's already happened this round.
Yes, so I'm skipping them.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Wait,
then.
I just have a quick question, like mechanic and thematically. Since the ring of water or wall of water appeared around the cat, does that mean that there's just a gateway of like no water around the cat? Or
It's giving
How are you
its tummy a tickle.
Yeah, it seems that this thing doesn't seem to really be bothered by your ring of water. The idiots that are inside of it
that's fine.
are
I'm more
completely
asking.
trapped.
That's fine. I'm more asking. Is it encapsulated with water inside the wall, or is there like a small doorway of like clear?
Basically, where the
emptiness for us to enter
water,
in?
it's basically where the water is hitting its underside, coming up straight up from the ground. It basically leaves where its body width is. It shape walking area.
Oh, so it's more of like if you put something in a Jello mold.
Yeah.
Mold.
And
Yeah,
it's
basically
still
the
sticking.
underside is water sealed. You would have to go over the top of it in order to get in.
Okay.
But if I... Okay, so if I still do have some movement left, then I'll use Thorn's turn.
Yeah,
to-
essentially your surprise round here will also count for movement.
Okay, so yeah, he'll move forward, and then while I'm on top of him, I will have him attack.
Okay, so roll your attacks for Thorn.
Yep.
And for reference, let's move him to the back, and let's have you be in that corner. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, I can't make it so that I'm on top of him by myself.
Yep, I already fixed it, so you're good.
Nat 22 whip!
Woo!
Damn! Nat 22 whips!
He's getting extra treats tonight.
Remember, he should also have a claw attack too, I believe.
Once with his... Oh wait, no.
It's once with bite, once with tail, and
Once with claw. So
Once
remove
with
that second D20. So that,
God damn.
Ooh, that third attack, that's a whiff.
yeah,
But
he's
the first two
technically
hit.
he's technically smaller than me, so I don't get advantage with mounted combatant.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Great against
but
all these
still roll
humans.
damage. Let's see. So you did 8 plus
So 17 overall.
17 overall. Okay, a good chunk. Not terrible, but not the greatest.
We will hold.
0. It is your surprise move.
Okay. Let's see who's like the closest to me. Gungir doesn't do anything with melee, right? He just kind of like sits in the back and lets the robot man does it do everything.
Sardon runs up and does frontline combat. Gungir stays in the back and chucks around status grenades. He throws
Okay,
around
so
concussion
here.
grenades that knock people down.
Okay, so what Zero's gonna do is he is going to hold on. This is why I wanted to like go later. But alright, I already have it prepared for this. Okay, so I made this. This is what I'm wall of text.
Insert wall of text.
I'm gonna insert wall of text. Bijou chakra mode. Insert GIF.
Yep.
And what I can do with this is I gain all the benefits of the other releases from my path feature, my sub path, whatever. Anyway, that's not the important part. The important part here is that I can give chakra to somebody that I can touch equal to my constitution modifier. So basically, after I pop up the chakra mode, I look over at Sardon. I'm like, hey, Sardon, if you feel like somebody needs to just stop moving, throw up these hand signs, and I show them the hand signs, and I give them a 1 chakra, and you can now cast wood-style stocks for that 1 chakra, which is, as an action, you make a set of stocks that form around the target. The target must make a strength saving throw. On a failure, they are restrained, and to break out, they have to use their action to repeat the strength saving throw.
Sardon just stares at you like Doom Guy.
Nice.
Did you get all that? Did you get it?
he just stares at you like Doom Guy. Yeah, I got all that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I will. That's it. That's my action because it takes an action to pop up the chakra mode.
All right, Gungir, it's your turn.
Okay.
You and Sardon's turn.
I thought Gungir was going last on 19s.
I don't know why. Oh, hold on. Actually, I can move him.
Just make him an 18.
Yeah, I literally.
you're right.
There we go.
There, I fixed it. Okay, so Kamui. You know what? She's gonna move right in the fucking center of everybody, so that way she has her entire aura surrounding people. And who does she want to fuck up?
Probably finish off the cat.
Surprisingly, it's still tanky.
Well, then start working on it.
Well, actually, you know what? She's gonna move. Let's see, how much movement does she have? So she moved from the back, 20. She still has. Okay, she can still make it here. Whoop. She's gonna make it here, and she's gonna use her action to. Let's see. You know what? She's going to use her Radiant Breath. Ignore that. I keep forgetting that this thing is weird and does not like to do saves for stuff if I'm using that. So let me roll that. That's sad damage.
So, what does this do to my water wall then?
It doesn't. So
light
30
damage.
foot cone.
It doesn't necessarily have heat.
Yeah, I know.
30-foot
That was-
cone. Okay, so all those idiots would have to roll to save, so they have to roll a d20. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 d20s. They all except one fail. That natural one, which is going to be the cat, is going to take double. That's going to be 40 damage.
And the rest
To the
take,
cat.
I'm guessing, 10.
No, they all, except for the one that passed, which is going to be this guy, they all take the full 20. That is sad damage. But unfortunately, let's see. What else can she do? That was one action. Alright, she can still attack with her sword. So, she's gonna start swinging.
Ching.
Let's see, what does more damage? This does. Pulls out her silver greatsword. And she has two attacks with this thing. Alright, so 17. Whoops. That minus 17. It's 9 minus 27 minus 4. Alright, good chunk from Kamui. Alright, Ravak, your surprise round is up.
Let's see. Noticing that there's a heavy effort in the center and the right, I'll start off on the left side with some Let's go with this. Oh, I clicked it. What happened? Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
I'll aim it over here.
Okay, so 20
Oh, there's some music.
Sorry. Let's see. So 60-foot radius, damn. Concentration up to 10 minutes, so I'll...
Hey, question.
So where are you exactly aiming it? I'm assuming like here, then going out.
Yeah.
Ugh. Let's see.
So
hold
wait,
on.
where is he aiming it?
On the left
Creature-
side here.
Let's see. Hold on. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make... Okay. Oh, so you're gonna just aim it like right here and hit all 3 of these idiots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a 60-foot
So-
radius, isn't it?
It's a specific point within that 60-foot radius.
Yeah, so 60-foot radius. When you cast a
unfortunately,
spell,
it
choose a
isn't-
point, you see.
Yeah. Let's see. So let me roll their deck saves.
Ooh. Each creature
1,
within
2.
5 feet of that point, so he aims at a spot.
So
like
he
everyone-
he hits it here, and then he would hit these 3. Well, 2 fail, 1 rolled a natural 20, so he's gonna take quarter damage. The other guys take the full 18. Fredrick, it is your turn.
I already did my surprise round. The water wall.
Right, Gungir.
Gungir's surprise round was... One was Sardon blasting off a heat ray. What's this? Gungir...
Fire and lasers.
let me bring up Gungir's sheet again, because I had to restart. Is there music playing, or is that...
Yes, there is.
Okay, so it's... Okay. Aha! Here we go. You will see Gungir pull out a grenade, one of his newer ones. And no, don't do that. Click it. Click it. Click it. There we go. He shall throw an alchemical grenade at the kitty. And it deals 8d6 damage if it fails a dexterity save.
Well, thankfully, dexterity is this thing's friend. 23.
Fuck! Okay, that's fine. Gungir's just like, alright, I'm gonna go grenading again. It just like bounces off its head into the water.
Aw.
You're like,
Bonk.
oh shit.
Water starts to make mustard gas as it mixes with whatever's in there.
Alright, Sardon still has his thing.
Well,
Oh, Sardon
actually,
did it. Sardon did his thing already. That was his
Actually,
laser
the kitty
beam.
would be covered in the
yes.
bacteria water.
Galahad, it is your turn.
All right. What's the weather looking like right now? Is the sun out?
The only thing that is different is that besides it's sunny, it's this one storm cloud that's hovering over this general area.
I'm curious.
The army must be confused as fuck as what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I'm-
getting into battle stations now that they know that you're up there at the bridge.
Okay, so does that reduce... I'm curious, does that reduce the effectiveness of my sword?
Your sword.
Oh, the new one.
Soul. Yeah, it deals
No,
48
it does
radiant
not.
damage.
It does not, because you're in. It's sunny, so you don't.
I'm
have to
still
worry
in
about
sunlight. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that cloud
Then-
isn't fucking with you. It's basically it's high noon and in the shadows straight down.
Then I will just come in and attack this dude, the big cat. I'm gonna claw in at this big cat too.
Okay,
I want it dead.
go for it. Go for it. Start
So,
swinging.
on me. Number 1.
Ooh.
Why is that? Okay, that
That's
damage
just-
is weird.
What is going on with this? Don't attack with advantage automatically, game.
I mean,
I
it's
have mine set
fine.
to normal.
No, because it's critting. It's trying to
I'm
slap the crit
ignoring the
damage
crit.
in.
I'm ignoring the crit. So that's 28, and then doubling the radiant damage again.
All right, so
Pretty
27.
good.
So it should be 47, 54. Okay, that's attack 1.
Correct.
Attack 2.
Nice chunk. That one, fortunately, missed. You rolled
I will.
Actually, hold on a minute. Let me double check. Plus Asemar's stuff of +5, so you have
That'd be 17.
17. You would just match.
Woo!
Okay, that just matches.
Yeah, so that would
Okay,
be
then
another
Okay, nothing activates then.
24 minus another 23. It's not
Alright,
dead,
damn
but goddamn, this thing looks awful.
I will activate. I will cast spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell, and that spell will be. Where's my? You know what it is already.
Eldritch Blast.
Booming blade.
Oh, Booming Blade. I think you have to make another weapon attack for that.
Yes, I was just trying to bring it out and.
I'll say, technically, you can just add Booming Blade to what you already
Cool.
dealt.
And that one will also hit because it's one higher,
Yes.
and so he will take 40 more from that, and then the booming
Oh, it's
blade
dead.
damage.
How do you want to kill this thing? How do you want to kill
Oh,
the cat?
jeez.
Yeah, buddy.
The radiant damage alone killed this thing.
Okay, so after everyone else does the damage, I swoop in above them and I land on its head and I stab one eye and then I stab the other eye and then I stab it through the top of the head and sunlight fills from the inside of the robot. Boo! And then it like Mega Man explodes.
Yep. Bonk.
And like sunlight, and it just disintegrates in sunlight, or blows apart in sunlight.
All right, so I'm
That's
gonna
my
make
turn.
sure. So now we have the full initiative. So I'm gonna roll for Shen, and Metal Death is dead, so I don't need to roll for him. I was hoping you guys would kill it. 17.
I love
for
the
Shen.
fact that you said everyone does damage while all I did was make a fucking wall of water.
Well,
You created
listen.
a barrier.
While most people, everyone else contributed. I meant the people that chipped away specifically in the context of the robot.
I know.
The ribbit.
Okay, I'm just redesigning the initiative order so it's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freddy,
Should I even keep this wall of water up?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Up
is
to you.
your turn.
All right.
Excuse me.
So
Oh,
you
and now
said
that the cat is gone, that space fills
Oh,
up. With
hey,
water.
hey, really quick.
What?
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
I just asked if I could go first on the 19s, like before this battle began.
Hey, Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I'm going to kill you.
That's all.
high noon, huh?
I knew.
So not a lot of shadows for me to teleport to, huh?
You would have had. You could at least see. You could teleport here. This
Oh, you can
cat
teleport
is
into the
all over
crevice. Do you remember the crevice that he made or whatever? Oh no, it bounces back up. Never mind.
Yeah, that was like a minute-long effect.
Also, keep in mind that you have not been in this castle before.
Now Toe has.
Yeah,
she got up to the gate.
Partway in until Ninja Boy blew our cover, and I outed.
Yeah, because you're lame.
Because
Just
you had
doing
like 5 dudes rolling 5 stealth checks, so you were inevitably going to fail.
He's just doing what ninjas do: loudly assault with magical clones.
Force your way in. Anyway,
I never. Why do you think I'm here to get better?
You have much to learn, young ninja boy. Anyway, I'm going to fuck teleporting and just dash past you guys to this dude while avoiding the wall of water. I'm gonna stab this motherfucker.
Is there even a way to do so?
You can attack diagonally from a 5 foot if you wanted to.
Can I stand here, or is there water there?
The water just counts as difficult.
It's difficult terrain.
All right,
So you'd just be getting moist.
Oh, don't say moist. Don't say they
protect
begin.
my mustache with one hand and stab with the other.
Okay.
Be getting moist.
It's not the reason that mustache gets wet.
Fucking hits.
Get my sneak attack.
Technically, yes.
You're
because
welcome,
he is
Storm.
knocked on before you.
Nah, just because I'm like up in his business one-on-one. That's what I get.
Let's see how much. Let's see how much HP did this guy have. Okay, he ain't dead.
Damn it. Are you sure?
Yes. These guys aren't that easy.
Is he almost dead?
No,
He's not almost dead?
you're not even. You got like a quarter of his HP.
Damn, we fighting some tough motherfuckers today.
Damn it, I'll stab him
these guys
again.
haven't balanced
Oh,
to
wait.
have 150
Wisdom saving
HP
throw.
or less.
It seems a bit excessive.
I had to.
We're level
balance
17.
with
Most of us.
multiple people with Godslayers. Oof, fail.
Was it less than 14? Yep.
It rolled a 6 plus 2.
Alright, a yellow mark burns into his forehead.
Technically, isn't your mark still on Shen?
That's a different mark. He's the chosen sacrifice. This one's marked with the sign of the Yellow King.
Very well.
Yep. So, I'm a dash away from him because he's marked, so I don't want to kill him anymore. And, no wait, is that on my turn or his turn? Yeah, I think it's on his turn that I do the thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run away from him. He can't attack me because I'm too fancy on my feet, and I'm gonna stab the other one.
Okay.
Without sneak attack. So it's gonna be lame.
I sneaked attack, you know I
That
don't
will
lie,
match.
I'm going to kill you.
Hey, I still hit him. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Barely any damage.
Whatever. He still can't hit me as I whoop 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 whoop.
Asemar.
Alrighty.
Leave the fellow on the right alone.
If you insist.
Trust me, it'll be right.
I look forward to it. He's gonna scoot his way up.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to take a total of 4 hacks at this person in front of me.
Hit. 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 Let's see. Okay, damage. Ignoring the crit.
Yeah, always go with the left number.
Yep, I know. Keep going.
Or you
Keep
can
going.
and turn advantage off.
Nice. Alright, solid chunk. Let me do some math.
And
Okay,
then
he's not dead.
for reference, that is what mounted combatant entails. So at any
you
point,
actually have advantage, so you actually got that crit. Because he's smaller than you.
Yo.
Yo.
The
Nice.
whole.
So that's some very solid damage.
It's damage.
Let's see. You can force an attack. Okay, so
Yeah, the other two are just if Thorn gets attack, I can redirect the damage either to myself or if it's an effect kind of spell, I can kind of assist him in a way in order to help him with the dexterity rolls by guiding him.
Okay. Technically, Thorn still has his move, so you can have him go ham.
Oh yeah, he's gonna maul this motherfucker.
Hit. That will hit and hit. 8, 7, and claw.
10.
Okay, nice chunk. He looks he looks awful, but he's still standing. He's like clutching his side. He's like, I made a mistake waking up today.
He's just in tatters, regretting his life in the Vanguard.
Zero, it is your turn, buddy.
Can Lyre go
Okie
first to
dokie.
get the dudes in the back?
Yeah.
It is.
Can I see a Lord Shen or no?
You can kind of see him from this distance, yes.
Okay, well, I mapped it out, and I need to move forward 10 feet, so... Let's do
You
this.
move right here.
Right.
Okay, you moved 15 feet. You moved 5
That
feet
works.
closer.
Same thing. It doesn't really matter. As long as I'm... Okay, so, and, I would
Trees.
like to use, no, I would like to use, Earth-style bedrock coffin.
Okay, click that.
Does the 13 hit Lord Shen?
Unfortunately.
Oh wait, no, it's not an attack. No, it's not an attack. It's a dex save. My bad. I don't know why I have it as an attack.
I really hope you kill him.
I'm guessing that passes.
Damn it.
Yeah. So he still takes
Yeah, he still takes half of
damage though, because
88.
it's half on a success.
Yeah, it's just
Let's see,
restrained.
yeah, it's just that. Yeah, it's dex. Yeah, failure. They take 88 plus intelligence modifier bludgeoning damage and are restrained. So he's not restrained though, right?
Yeah, he is not restrained. He's just taking the damage halved.
Okay.
Roll ya,
Actually,
80.
hold on, let me see. Actually, it doesn't say it gets halved. It just says or be restrained. So
Half
he
as much on a success.
Ah, yes, there it is. I didn't see that. Okay, so let me do math for Shen, because that's gonna fuck him up.
Oh man, I really hope we somehow manage to kill him in like 3 rounds.
That would be about 18.5 damage.
Rounding up, so 19.
No, always round down.
Well, it's 1 extra damage. Like it's gonna matter too much. Okay, so that's your action. Do you have a bonus?
Yeah, I have extra attack. So I
Okay.
get an extra attack. So hold on, how much chakra did I just use on that? Hold on.
It
Give me,
should
one
say.
second. I didn't write it down. Just 1 sec. There it is. There's style. 25. Okay, so I have 10. Let's see.
Okay, you just blew
I
like
will.
half your
let's
shit.
see, done this. Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be a multi-part fight.
Probably, but that's okay.
I will just end my turn there.
Okay,
I'm good.
Liar, it's your turn.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pichu.
So you said that there was heavy artillery. How damaged did it get from all that? Does it look still functional?
Let's see. Let me double check. Okay, so the ballista here and here got fucked up. The cannon currently is being trying to be defrosted, so it is currently out of commission as well.
Alright, the difficult terrain, which means all the ice chunks and things, melt by the end of my next turn. And I would like to destroy all of the heavy artillery, at least on one side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it in the same place, but at a higher level.
Again.
Yeah. So this is Ice Storm, but instead of +3, it's +4.
So level 8.
Yep.
Nice.
How to do?
Yeah, the ballistas are definitely 100% destroyed now.
Woohoo!
The cannon, it's seen better days and is destroyed.
Nice. Next
Good
time,
shit.
the other side.
And ironically, I just rolled for all the idiots again, and the guys that didn't pass before failed, and the guys that failed before passed. That's kind of funny.
Alright, they get a nice big chunk of damage, or half of that.
Yep. You still have your bonus action, if you have anything for that.
35. I don't remember if you do spells as bonus action things. Or cantrips as a bonus action.
Unless if you quicken, or you have a specific spell that is a bonus action, then no.
I mean, hang on, do I have that one? I think I have Careful and Twinned, not Quicken. Careful, Twinned. Yep.
You should
No,
have a
I did
third
get
one on your
Quickened.
level.
I did get Quickened. I could Quicken a spell. Does that have a level restriction? I imagine it does.
No, quicken is
No,
just...
Quicken does not.
It just changes from a regular action to a bonus action, so anything that requires a regular action.
Alright. Fuck it. So, I mean, can I cast the same spell twice?
Yeah, essentially. So long as you have
Alright.
slots.
Both sides are going to be absolutely coated in ice, and everybody's going to be difficult terrain.
Actually, you can't cast a level spell more than once per turn. It has to be a cantrip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Okay. In that case,
Unfortunately.
let me
The stupidity of
this one.
Quicken.
I think I'm going to do this, but you can do more than one meta magic per turn, right?
Let's see. Ray of Frost. A creature within range.
Yeah, you can layer mana magics.
Yes, you can stack them.
How far away is can I hit them from wherever the ship is with the cannon?
Yes,
with
remember, you have
60
a
feet range?
1 mile essential bonus range. So you can
No,
hit
that was
everybody.
just for my 300 feet one, because you said it tripled it,
So
right?
if it's quadruple, it's 240
It's
feet
tripled.
away.
Tripled.
Oh, tripled, it's 180 then.
Am I
They'd be in
180
range.
feet away from somebody?
He's got... you'd be able to actually hit the whole field from where your current position is.
Cool, I'm gonna hit the peacock.
Okay. Roll... Let's see, it's a save DC. What is that? A...
12.
No, it's not a spell save. It's you make a ranged spell attack towards the enemy.
Yeah.
If they
Does the 12 hit?
No, unfortunately.
Boo. Well,
He has
giant
he
ice.
has a 20 of
Damn.
armor
Giant
class.
ice meteor comes from the sky, and then one little, like, laser beam of ice also hits towards Shen, but I guess he dodges.
pew pew.
Yep, he just matrix dodges. Fredrick, it is your turn, buddy.
I really can do nothing else, so I might as well help the others. I am going to, I can't do anything that would basically get rid of the water wall. So instead, I am going to use Shape Water, and basically where Asemar is, like on that ground area, a 5-foot doorway will appear in front of them, basically allowing them to walk through as if it were not difficult terrain.
Okay.
Funnel them.
Yeah. I will then end my turn
All right.
going right here.
Never
mind, that was a terrible idea.
You're good. Just trying to draw a shape. Didn't happen. I'll leave it to someone better.
It's fine. Forget about it. It's literally just the square in front of you.
Yeah,
It's not difficult terrain.
Cool.
But it's only
The
5
Moses-
feet wide.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
Moses. It's the Moses zone.
Part the
You
Red
know what? Kamui is gonna enter through that area, and she's gonna absolutely fuck all these people because vector manipulation is dumb.
I was about to say, calm down. This is supposed to be family friendly.
You know what? She's gonna use her vector manipulation metal, and she's gonna yeet these guys into the moat. All of them within her range. This is gonna fully take her thing. So these guys need to make a. Let me double check this. Wisdom save in order to not be yeeted. And they don't have the best wisdom. They only have a +2. Where did my dice disappear to? I keep losing my damn die-hard dice.
Rip.
Well, there goes that set of metal. Oh, wait, no, there it is.
Thankfully, affordable dice can be had from Die Hard Dice, even if your former ones were lost. Try. Okay.
Okay, so wisdom save. And I have to beat a spell save DC of 21. Well, a DC of 21. Fail. 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 That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a natural 1. Fail. 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 Fail.
How many of this dudes does it hit?
Fail. It's everything within her 30-foot radius. So even the guys at the top of the castle are being yeeted into the wall.
No, don't hurt the dude that I marked.
So, yeet. 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 Unfortunately, this is not doing damage. She's just getting them out of the way. The downside of this effect. So she's just yeeting these guys into the water. And since they're wearing heavy plate mail, they can't swim. Alright, that will take a... Oh, wait, what? One more. How about that guy? Okay.
They just saw like a good chunk of their people just disappear.
No, they watched them get lifted up and then yeeted into the moat.
These guys must... Okay, these two in particular must be terrified. There's a fucking wall of water and a stone wall between them. They have no way of getting out.
Yeah, they do. Alright, that's gonna end Kamui's turn. Ravak, your turn, buddy.
Well, since everything in front of us seems to be handled, I will continue to rain down Call Lightning in the same spot for the time being.
Okay.
So I'll just click it again.
Please and thank you.
Oh, come on. No, that's the spell thing.
That's fine. I still needed to re-roll the save. D20, 1, 2, 3. They all fail. So you get to roll that juicy 3d10. Nice. And that ballista is destroyed. Gungir, it's your turn.
Gungir. Okay. Let's see here. They're all moved out of the way. do my map. Okay. Gungir will run on up behind Freddy. And Sardon... No, don't grab gypsies. Stop. Nah. I'm trying to remember, is the dash action a thing in 5e?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
it takes your main action to do so.
Okay. Then...
You gain your movement speed again.
Yeah, it's an additional 30
5,
feet.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Well,
30,
it's times
35,
to whatever
40,
his movement
45,
speed is.
50, 55, 60.
Yep.
So Sardon will activate his jets and kind of do like do a jump. Actually, since this is difficult terrain.
He would have to. He can
there is
maneuver through
a
the
5-foot
space.
doorway.
Yeah, but there's a ton of people kind of milling about around the front. So he'll take the difficult terrain and he'll land just right next to
Amoy.
yeah.
Okay. By the way, the main gate here is still destroyed. You can kind of just ignore these guys if you really felt like it.
Yeah, we are protected by a
That
big old
raises a
bubble.
question. That actually raises a question. Is there not just a wall of water in front of the broken doorway as well?
Essentially, yeah.
You could just cast like
I know.
your shape water
I
thing
can
on.
just. Yeah, I know.
But as
Okay.
long as we're in this bubble of water, we got protection from ranged.
Yep.
Technically, these walls are 40 to 50 feet high.
You said the walls were 10 feet high. The walls reach up to. The walls of my water wall reach up 10 feet.
Yeah,
Or
that's
20
for
feet, 20
your water wall. I'm talking the walls of the castle, my friend.
Hmm.
So, Shen, since it's his turn, he's going to smack one of his soldiers upside the head. Get your asses in gear! We have to stop them before they interrupt Volt's ritual. We need the power of the Dark Star now!
Can I roll anything about that?
Roll knowledge history. And while you're rolling for that, he's going to actually jump down because he has slow fall. And he's going to float all the way down here because he can do that.
Oof.
Natural one, you have no fucking clue.
Oh, it's the sun, isn't it?
You have no idea.
It's what happens to
Star.
the sun when it turns into night.
Galahad, you've heard bits and pieces of the legend of the Dark Star. It is a ancient necrotic relic, and that's all you really know about it.
Okay.
And Shen will stand guard at the gate now that he's down here with a slow fall, thanks to his monk abilities.
Ooh.
Well, he still takes half damage.
Now he has slow fall, it doesn't matter.
Slowfall just halves the damage.
I don't think it does.
Featherfall makes
Yeah.
it not matter.
Oh,
Slowfall halves it.
Oh, slow fall. Correction. My bad of the wording. Alright, now it's the rest of these idiots' turns.
May I? Exclamation point.
Sure.
Even though he's in the fucking water, I still control the one that I marked to go attack the other one that's closest to him.
Well, currently
Damn
they
it.
can't swim, so...
He can march along the bottom of the lake if for all I care.
The doggy paddle of doom.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna say...
The breaststroke of destruction.
Let's see, so there's one cannon, one ballista left. So... Let's see, who do they want to aim for is the real question. Because the rest of these guys all have to get their bows out and hit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, biggest target is him, and these guys have a lot more range. Alright, so I need to roll a d20 plus... let's see, so that's for cannon, that's plus 4. Does an 18 hit Thorn?
It would, but I'm going to redirect it to hit me using the mounted combatant. So with a 19 armor class, it will miss.
Okay. Time for the ballista. Give me a second.
I thought the ballista is still being worked on.
It's this one up here that hasn't been destroyed in that corner. 3 of them have been destroyed. That will be a 20 to attempt to hit Thorn.
Okay, then I'll redirect it to me and take the damage.
Okay, so that, I believe ballista damage is 3d10. I don't know.
Alright.
18 piercing. You
Love those temporary hit
right,
points.
You get a ballista bolt right through the shoulder blade. And
I begin
God,
to feel hungry. My hit points.
There.
Alright. The rest.
Oh, you can minus a d6 from that.
And
Yeah.
yes, you
Right.
Yes.
I'll take 3 back.
15.
can. Okay, so unfortunately there's way too many fucking guys to calculate how many bow attacks I would have to do.
You only took 10 damage.
Yeah.
So I need to roll. Let's see. Who are they going to aim at? Okay, these guys are all going to be idiots. And they're all... Seeing that Kamali just yeeted all their people into the... A good chunk of their people into the water. They're all going to take collective shots at her. And unfortunately, they're dumb. Because... Reflection.
You then hear in the back of your mind Barrick's voice going, I don't think you should do that.
Okay, so all these guys shoot, the arrows fly back. I mean, the damage that they would have done is not that great. But it does do double that. So they each take collectively 26 damage back, reflected damage. And unfortunately that ends their turn. Galahad, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh, baby. Okay, so those seem like they're taken care of. Where's... let me think here. I'm gonna step...
Remember, the gate is right behind Shen. And it is destroyed. He's just standing in front of it trying to block the way. But you can easily squeeze around him if you felt like it.
I'm looking at my... I could... Ooh...
Come on, hurry up.
Just thinking. Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Banishing Smite. Don't ignore the damage. Okay, well remember that damage for later. I cast, as a bonus action, I cast Banishing Smite and I start concentrating on it, and then I make 2 melee attacks with Soul at Shen.
Okay. Let's see if you kill him. Nope, that's Metal Death HP, not the right HP that I need. Give me a second. First attack will hit, second attack will unfortunately miss. Because you're not in... Because he has
well, first off,
20.
a thing triggers favored by the gods.
Oh, snake eyes.
2 ones.
You've lost favor with your god.
No.
Wow.
No hit for you.
Okay. Well, the first one hits. They take 7 plus 36. So 36 plus 7, 44.
Jesus.
And then, wait, my charisma. So actually 49. That doesn't have my charisma on it. Oh crap.
That would help.
That doesn't have my damage on it. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, 47, and then I need him. The spell will go off. So banishing smite will deal that extra 35 force damage to him.
Okay.
And does he have 50 hit points or fewer?
He's got 1.
Damn.
All right.
Wait.
If this attack reduces the target to 50 points or fewer, you banish it. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target disappears, returning to its home plane. If the target is native to the plane you're on, the creature vanishes into a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. It remains there until the spell ends.
Up to 1 minute, though.
Up to 1 minute.
So you just see him go like, yeah.
I'm like, get out of the way, bump, and he blinks out of existence. Like the delete key just got pressed on the, literally like that. What he just did, that literally happened. You saw Galahad. You saw magic, runic magic go up soul, and then he bopped him like a baseball bat. Boop.
Bada swing into the next dimension.
Ah, dang it. I guess that doesn't count as him dying, huh?
He's incapacitated. He's still at 1 HP, though, technically.
No, but that means we can save it for later.
You can murder him later.
If I kill him within 3 turns, then I get, like, half his hit points as temporary hit points.
Well, then I can...
You can just dispel it.
I can release it at any time by ending concentration. We can release him with 1 hit point left when we want you to heal.
Alright. Well, it's my turn next, so...
Yeah, it is.
So now go take some damage. Go take some damage.
I just sprint, like, all the way up here and, like, wait, where'd he go?
I banished him to another dimension.
As you do.
But I was going to kill him and get all of his health for my own, steal his life essence or something.
We will find.
All right. Well, that seems a tad dark.
I mean, I am an assassin of a death cult, and the sword is pretty spooky. Anyway, it only works if I do it within the next 12 seconds, so...
Next minute, and technically he has concentration on it.
I only get the health if I kill him within the next 12 seconds, though.
Oh my goodness. Guy looks at you and he's like, he shrugs. He's like, I'm fine, and I drop concentration as a free action. And he pops back. It's like Loki getting let out of the portal loop. Bump.
Yeah,
I was on the ground,
falling for 10 minutes.
Insert popping noise, and he just shows back up. Oh god, what happened?
Goodbye, and then I stab him.
Oh, hello. Shank. Alright, roll your attack.
Does this hit?
Yes.
Hooray! I just am chuckling as he reappears and then just slide it like straight through him, and then he is consumed by the blade.
Oh, he reappears backwards. He reappears backwards so you can stab him in the back.
Hell yeah. And now I get 1/5. No, it's a 5th, but that's still plenty.
Let me calculate 1/5 of this.
I
divide by 5.
Could always
so you gain 32 HP.
Damn.
Because his max was 164.
That makes me much beefier. Thank you.
See, in theory, I was thinking about taking him captive.
Oh, well.
But you wanted hit points.
I mean, to be fair, they would have executed him anyways.
How much does the chicken even know? It's fine. I run up here and stab this guy now.
How are you running up there?
You can't get up there. It's 10 feet high.
Oh, I thought there was a
And there's
door
also a
there,
20
and that
foot-
was looking
also-
into the corridor.
No, this is a balcony
that's a
overlooking.
bastion.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like leading inside the building, and we don't know what's in there.
Yeah, wait.
Correct.
That actually raises the question: Is this area actually covering the inside, or
A little bit.
Yes, you're a very inconvenient wall of water.
it's fine?
It's not your turn.
I can drop it whenever I want.
Alright, I still have...
I can drop the concentration whenever I want.
Nope, I guess I dashed as a bonus action, didn't I? And I was like way back here, so...
Yes, you did.
I still have
So
some movement, but teleporting is a bonus action, so I can't get to any of them. I guess I'll chunk my thing back into my sheath and draw out my zapping bow of zapping. And it's one of the dudes on the battlement. If this guy's still alive over here.
Yeah.
you know what? You know what? Fuck it. As a free action, I'm undropping Wall of Water so that your attack doesn't get disadvantage.
Can't I just shoot over it?
Oh.
Yeah, technicality, yeah, but he's getting rid of it, so it's whatever.
What the fuck? I think that's another sword. I
No,
have
because
so
it's a
many
20-foot
weapons.
high wall and they're 10 feet up.
Oh no!
Well,
That's a natural one.
the water falling down disorients me, and I'm like, what? It just clinks into the wall.
Straight out.
You just you shoot straight. You shoot like at an arc, and you're like, this is good enough. The water moves. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck is that going on? And you adjust your shot, getting surprised, and then just go. That arrow's gone.
Freddy awkwardly looks at Gungir and Asemar.
Well, that's
Did I
probably
fuck that up?
fine. After you, and I take a step back.
0.
Alright.
Tyler.
Yeah.
There you go. Your turn, buddy.
Let's see.
Did you skip me?
Wasn't
Wasn't that Toe?
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
it's
I accidentally
Asemar's
did.
turn.
Whoops. Never mind then.
Never mind.
Not to impose, my guy, but
That's not that. I don't know why, but that was stupidly weird.
no, it's all good. Is the gate open or is it currently sealed?
It's open
Okay.
now.
It's
That
open
why
thing to
you
0.
stops the thing. Yeah, it's your choice. You can either go in and deal with these guys later, because essentially that's what Liar and the other magic casters are going to do, and Morgan as well. They're going to just take hot shots at these people.
Yeah, the people on top of the castle are not going to last very long.
Fair enough.
Now,
Should be more concerned about whatever ritual is going on, so he is going to charge inwards.
okay. I will shift you over to the map in a minute.
That's okay. Yeah, you can let everyone else do their thing while...
So technically, you are inside the castle, so you will be removed from initiative for this sake.
Fair enough.
So, 0, you are up.
Okay. Let's see here. What can I do? Oh, pardon me. I will do this. Let's see. That's plenty of range. Where am I? I'm back here. Oh, yeah, it should be fine.
If I would be honest, I would save what you're about to do and just run inside. Because again,
Okay.
these guys are not going to last too terribly long.
Alright,
I would
now
just
I will.
use your action to sprint in.
No, I have like Godspeed. I don't need to like
Yeah, I
do
know
any
you have
fancy movements.
55.
No, I have 75 while I'm in chakra mode.
Oh yes, you can easily get inside. So
Why can't I move? I can't move my token.
you have to be in the select.
I am in the select.
Use the arrow keys if necessary on your numpad. Like, use the actual arrow keys. Like, I know you're moving inside, so let me just remove your token.
Okay.
Yeah, so you run inside. Liar, it is your turn.
Exact same thing on the opposite battlements. Same firing area. Same big square of damage. And difficult terrain. And yes, I know that Galahad is in there, but she'll use careful spells so it doesn't hit him.
Okay.
I was figuring you were just gonna hit like that, so you're one square off.
Nah. And
Because
the
I know your
other...
20-foot hits exactly that. So it doesn't even hit
sure.
Galahad.
The other square of ice melts.
It moves into the square anyways.
Why are you hitting me?
Wait.
Yeah.
Huh?
The other square of ice melts, and she will cast this one at 6th level. Which means it turns into a 9th level spell, so that should be fun.
Solid damage. They're not
Yikes.
dead, but they look awful.
How about the ballistas and cannons?
The two ballistas were... the one ballista was already destroyed, the second ballista is destroyed, and the cannon is destroyed.
Woo! All of their artillery is gone!
Yep. That will be your turn. Fredrick. Your turn, buddy.
Freddy looks at Gungir, and he says, "Gungir, ride me."
Phrasing.
Yeah, honestly, guy. Asemar was
Right,
glad he
me.
wasn't anywhere near to hear that.
Ride me. Yes, Aslan.
As he turns into a lion with wild shape.
A stone lion.
Yep. Alright, is Gungir gonna get on?
Lion isn't the lion still the same size category?
I think.
It is a large beast.
Yeah.
Oh, it is large. Okay.
So does Gungir get on?
Only as long as you don't take me to Narnia. And Gungir will hop onto his back.
I begin to, since that is an action to turn into a creature, I used my 50 feet of movement to burst inside of here.
Yep, so that will remove Gungir and Freddy from the initiative.
I'm so glad you got my reference, Storm.
Alright, it is Kamali's turn, and she's just gonna spread her wings and fly inside. Ravak, it is your turn.
Alright, before I move, I'll do one last call lightning for good measure.
Okay, go for it. Lickety click.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Okay, those guys all fail, and let's see, how much damage have they taken? Okay, those 3 are actually dead. Nice. And then you, let's see, so you had 30 feet of movement. Oh, you were there. Okay. Soldiers' turns. You know what? They're all, since their main target is gone, they're going to take pot shots at Sardon. That's a lot of to hit, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20, 60, 20s I need to roll.
Jesus.
And roll.
He walks in
Ignore the
with
coal.
a giant pin cushion.
Let's see. Do any of those hit Storm for Sardon?
What are the pluses?
Just add +4 to each of those.
So 18, 19, 17, 19,
Storm?
21. Storm.
Oh no, did we lose
Oh
him?
no.
Sorry, what
God
was
damn
that?
it. Do any
of those hit you?
Plus
hit
4.
Sardon?
Sardon.
Sardon specifically. And remember to add a +4 to any of them.
+4.
Yeah.
What's his AC?
His AC is 26.
Less than
Oh, wow.
less than
Jesus.
320.
If he has a
So
26,
they would have had
none of
to
those
have
hit.
rolled a natural 20 to, yeah, nothing can hit them.
Yeah, the one
They just
guy
all
needs a little
tank off.
severity. It's literally that meme from the ASDF movies. Throw the cheese. Okay, and that natural one guy accidentally shoots his buddy. All right, Galahad, it's your turn.
I'm so okay. I don't really have.
Again, I would suggest just running inside. There's no point in you staying out
Yeah,
here.
I'll go inside.
I
Okay.
approve of the Wilhelm scream, by the way.
Thank you. Toe, it is your. Oh wait. Yeah, Flynn, your turn.
Flynn also runs in.
And I'll say for sake of brevity, Ravak and Sardon run in.
Yeah, Lyre is waiting for everybody to get clear to cast a different spell, which she's going to be concentrating on for the duration.
So are we continuing or?
Let her speak.
If you guys want.
Hi.
I'm fine with continuing if you guys are.
Yeah, I can go about another hour, and that's
Tomorrow.
gonna be it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good for another hour.
But yeah, Lyre is going to cast Sleet Storm, which is
Okay.
much bigger. It affects like a big 80-foot circle. So I think that
Radius?
she can hit most of everything. No, it's a 40-foot radius, 80-foot diameter. I hate radius. Why don't they just do diameter? So yeah, it's about that big. So I think she can hit just everything, which is why she was waiting for you guys to leave. Yeah, so all of this is difficult terrain, and everybody inside it has to roll dexterity throws, like every turn or something, or else they slip and fall on their ass like a comedy sketch.
Marbles on the ground.
And anybody casting a spell gets disadvantage or something to concentration. Or they have to roll.
Shush! Oh god.
One at a time.
Here,
Really loud.
Sleet Storm.
I'll say a good majority of them fail. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be sticking around to this map.
Yeah,
So I'll
it's
just
fine.
say-
I just imagine them all slip and slide into that.
You're slipping on the ice. Just slipping on the ice.
All right, now we move on to this map.
It should slow them down.
Oh damn, there are so many people in here. And a dragon. Holy shit.
It's always wall-to-wall dudes.
Yeah, I knew that was there.
Wall-to-wall men.
Where's the Oh, there's the dragon.
Uh-oh, we lost a turn order.
I thought that was
I
a fancy rug.
You guys are
Do we have to
technically
reroll
down
our
here.
initiative?
Yes.
Boo, but I rolled so well.
Alright, so brings
Fuck yes.
Can fit his fat ass in here.
Nice.
As well.
and then Sardi.
Remember,
Don't call my boy fat. Blame Lyre.
I'm allowed to.
also hey,
Too many snacks.
Gungir, remember, you're on top of me.
We're keeping him well fed.
I know, and he appreciates it.
How did
Must be a big boy.
no, we got a 5.
Aww. You rolled so well before. You're 19. It's gone.
Everyone who did well on initiative last time did well on initiative this time, except for
Gungir.
Me.
Storm.
I
And
also did
everybody
pretty
who
bad.
rolled shitty. Everybody who rolled shitty last time did even worse this time.
Rip.
Give me a second. I'm just adding turns for all this shit.
Jeez.
Actually, I think she has a sheet.
Solid.
Oh, I just need to roll her. I'll just add her then. Add her modifiers later.
Meanwhile, there's just this poor guy who sees us barging on in. He's like,
Shit.
Wait, why is
Gungir leaves
why is
in.
Zero like there?
To make room, because we have very limited space in this vicinity.
So I need to roll a bunch of d20s, so allow me to roll some stuff for these idiots. Not 26 of these, I just need to back to 1d20. So, let's see, so I need to start from... So, the regular soldiers got a 9. Ignore the sound effect. Oh wow, the archers rolled a natural 20.
Hmm.
Oh no.
You need to roll for the Diablos, which got a 16.
The what now?
The
Dragon, I assume.
I need to roll
Like
for
another-
Volt with his lair action of a natural 20. Actually, what is Volt's modifier? Oh, an easy additional 15, so he has a 35. Let's see, I need to roll for his wife. Who...
Didn't we imprison his wife?
You imprisoned his daughter, who rolled a 4 plus 5, so she has a 9 as well. Then I need to roll for this. I need to roll for the Augur, because he's also here. Where is Augur Jaren? So many fucking sheets.
Holy shit, Jern is here?
Yeah, Jaren's here.
Oh my god. All of the people are here.
And
Who?
so is Cortana.
There's a lot of people here.
Oh god,
Or
this
Alexis,
initiative
whatever
is a
her name is.
mile long.
I just received them.
I told you it was going to be a gauntlet. Hold on. Where is Cortana on this? I think she's in NPCs. Yes, she is.
Make sure to go ahead and write this initiative order down now. Once it's all done.
Screenshot.
That we don't, yeah, or take a screenshot so we don't. I can do that once it's done. I'll post it in Discord.
She has a 28.3.
28 point what?
0.3. I did tiebreaker for her. Oh, I need one more d20. 17. All right, she has a 19.
We're screwed. Yeah, we're totally screwed.
All right. Let me minimize that. Get you pulled up over here. You pulled up over here. You pulled up over here. I have to have so many fucking sheets open. I did this to myself, but I rolled who was here. Okay. Keep her sheet open. And I also need Augur's sheet. Oh, wait, no. He's already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need the other check. Where is she? Athena. There you are. So first off, it's Volt and his legendary lair action. He's going to focus on his ritual, so that's going to end his turn. Cortana will also use her legendary action to help with the ritual. Asemar, it is your
You're gonna
turn.
manage to do the ritual.
Alrighty, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on.
Welcome to the gauntlet.
side here. Give me 1 second. I have to check the Hemocraft die D10.
Actually, if you guys want to take a break, we can.
I don't need to, but if anyone needs to, go right ahead.
I kind of need to, so I'll be right back.
No worries.
Just don't pass out.
No, I'm good.
Right to the restroom.
Well, guys, it was fun playing with you.
Yeah, it was great.
I was about to say, where the fuck are you going?
Good times.
Do you see how many people are here?
Yes.
We'll be fine.
I'm sorry, but
I thought the
Volt is
initiative
here.
order was. Dude, the initiative order was so big for the outside combat. I had time to go make pizza rolls and then let them cool.
That is a long time. You're right.
You want a pizza roll? Man, send me an email if you want a pizza roll. I'll mail you a pizza roll.
But this is an even longer initiative.
But now you have time to eat the pizza rolls.
So I feel like I could watch like an entire movie and it still wouldn't be my turn yet.
Yeah, if you guys need me, I'm gonna be watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Watch the entire trilogy before it's even your turn yet.
Oh yeah, leave a comment on this web zone if you want a pizza roll.
I want a pizza roll.
What the heck
I
are
want
you
a pizza.
quoting,
Oh, I already
Gipsy?
had a pizza roll, but I'll take another one.
Plinkett reviews, the original Phantom Menace Red Letter Media review.
I've never seen Plinkett review.
You've never seen the Plinkett review of?
I've never
Okay,
even heard of Plinkett View until today.
Oh my god.
You want a pizza
He-
roll? I'll give you a
It's-
pizza roll.
Alright, I'm back.
It's this character that. Okay, we're moving on.
So,
Yeah,
Venom, we were
hey-
talking about how
hey,
this
Venom-
initiative order is so long that you could watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and it still wouldn't be your turn yet.
Yeah. If you need me, I'm gonna be watching the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy with a Hobbit extended release.
That's alright. Some of these people are actually not going to be doing a whole hell of a lot.
I mean, we're gonna have to bottleneck them for now.
Yep. So, Asemar, it's your turn.
And rush as fast as possible. So what we are going to do is take a D10 damage. Yes.
1. Close damage.
Only a one.
Nice.
We love that for Hemocraft die. Which is, we're going to do Right of the Dead, so his blade will be engulfed in a necrotic fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to deal 2 attacks against this guy who's surrounded by everybody.
Yeah. 26, 30. Yep. Yep.
Oh, max
Yep.
damage.
Yep. He ain't dead, but God, does he look awful.
That's okay. Thorn has plenty of actions to maul him.
Hit. Hit. And match. This guy's wearing leather.
Best boy.
Good.
Ooh.
He gonna be getting so fat from all the treats.
Yep. He is dead. Thorn rips off his head.
Just clawing this dude as he's falling down screaming. Cue Wilhelm scream.
Which key is that again? That
I
is
don't
my-
No, it's your machine.
You still have
There we go.
30 feet. You can move all the way up here.
I couldn't remember if it was my 5 or 6 key.
You're right, I do have a little bit of movement, so I will scoot right there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Anomaly. Alright, make sure to add back your aura. New map.
You are correct.
I couldn't see it last
I didn't even
time.
notice he had an aura earlier. I don't think you made it visible to us.
Yeah, it might not be visible again. You might have
I
to
can
add
do
it.
that again.
It's annoying
Yeah, I
that
don't
there's
know
no.
why it should be visible.
Yes, it did earlier. I don't know what changed with the token, but it's all right.
It's because of the update stuff.
That
Yeah.
is also good theory.
No, I can tell you for a fact that it's the update.
Save. Okay, now you should see both auras.
Cool.
I see both auras.
I guess
Alright,
the
so
yellow one is
Conley-
mine.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Kamui just has enough movement for this. She's gonna fly at and go attack that Diablos. Let's see. Oh, she's just gonna start swinging. Bam. Oof. That's a natural one. Or is that? Yeah, that's a natural one. Oof. That sucks. Ooh, bad severity. Alright, let me roll damage for the second attack. Alright, let me get the HP of the Diablos up, because I need to do a lot more math now. The Diablos has that much HP. Minus 32, minus 15. Alright, and unfortunately, because this thing's hide is so tough, her silver greatsword shatters against this thing's hide with her second attack.
Oh
That's
no.
so sad.
Oh, no.
Toe, it is your turn.
The carry just got less carry.
So I need to make sure. Okay. Yeah, Toe, your turn.
Oh boy. See, I guess this guy exists right in front of me.
I forgot to delete him. Whoops.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna flip around all you motherfuckers
Slippery.
up to the front. And I'm gonna stab to the right and stab to the left.
Poke, poke.
I'm just doing something really quick. Sorry, I'm.
It's fine. You got a while before your turn, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Good chance to,
Literally second last.
yeah, prep your turn, know what you're gonna do, all that good stuff.
17.
Mhm.
I swear, you're the only person that can roll a
That's fine.
6 and it still
Hooray.
comes out as a 17. It's nuts.
That many. Aw, bad sneak attack.
Okay. Your other attack?
So, where was-
Yep. Turn around and stab the other one.
so right there. Between
That one
them.
hits.
Yep.
Uncheck sneak attack. And this boy is gonna have to make a wisdom save. So this is the one on the left. Marked once again by the yellow mark, which I have advised you guys not to attack the guys who are marked that way.
Isn't it only one mark?
One at a time.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay. You still have
Why
the
I
rest of your
chose
movements.
Yep. I'm gonna... God, there are no free spaces in this bitch.
You can stand next to Kamali. It's 10 feet ahead of you.
That is alarmingly close to a giant dragon.
True.
Ironically, Diablos doesn't have a breath weapon. I'll give you that. He's just a tanky bitch.
Oh,
Let's see, that was like 30.
you are
feet.
deliberately leaving something out, sir. You mother.
Hang on, I was like over here. So that
Yeah, I
was
was deliberately leaving something out because I'm a dick.
all my movement. So I'll
I know what it is.
bonus action dash back behind.
I know what
Asemar, I
everything
guess.
Diablos does.
It's also your turn, buddy. Mr. Zero.
Alright. So basically, my game plan here is A, I commit suicide, or B, I do nothing.
Good plan.
Let's go with B.
Both good
Okay, then
plans.
I pass my turn.
No, don't do that.
What?
How about
Literally, I can't do anything with 10 chakra.
10 chakra?
I can't do anything with 10 chakra. That sounds like so much in this campaign.
How do you get
Can't
back?
you just mold chakra? Or attack?
Why not use your
In the
Rasen
normal
Shuriken?
sense?
I don't have Rasen Shuriken.
Just
I
attack
don't
them.
have wind style.
Just run up and attack someone.
Yeah, like with a weapon.
Fun.
Yeah, you remember you have your shuriken that I gave
Oh
you.
yeah, that's right.
Well, unfortunately,
I
it's
forgot
only
that
these two
existed.
archer boys here that are only going to be attacking, so they're going to
Okay.
attack calmly like an idiot. One rolled a natural 20, but reflect. Don't fuck around with natural 20s. It don't care. Oh, that's going to be 48. Doubled. And that guy's going to take triple. So that
Wait.
guy actually is dead.
Wait, if Kamui has reflect on and you attack her with a negative, like a natural 1,
Uh-huh.
could it miss you so hard that it hits her
No.
when it's reflected back?
Reflect is very broken with her. It only affects projectiles that are fired from a weapon. It does not affect spells, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But she does have resistance to every single effect. So she has advantage just about on everything, as hindsight. Alright, Athena, she doesn't know you're here. Diablos. It's gonna make... Let's see. It can make a bite, a horn, a tail, and 2 claws. So... Advanced dice roller plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Only the 26 hits her. So that's the horn, so that's going to be 3d10 plus 7, so 20, so that'll be 29. Alright, he's focusing on that ritual, so Galahad, is your turn.
Okay. Well. Okay, so there's archers there.
For reference, these guys are all in a different room, so you can't see these guys over here.
Oh, okay.
So you're only dealing
Alright.
with the people in this room here.
Oh. Shit, that ruins my plan then.
I can
You
step
can't
in
see the people
here.
over here or back here, unless if you move
I
closer.
can step in here with half of my speed. Look at my... Do I have a thing that can stun
drawing a
or
wall.
paralyze this Diablos?
I don't know, do you?
I know. I'm looking at my list right now.
Alright, I drew the
A
wall
creature
in
or object of large size or smaller?
black. It is classified as huge.
Rip.
Yep.
Then, well, here's an easy one. Does soul only get boosted damage outdoors?
No. So long as it's daytime, it gets its boosted damage.
Okay.
It does not get nerfed by that unless if it's nighttime. It keeps track. So basically, so long as it's So any time between sunrise to sunset is its effectiveness.
Okay, I was curious. I was curious about that. Okay, then I will.
It is sunrise to sunset, and then it gets nerfed during moonrise to moonset.
Then I'm just going to attack. Wait, what is the skull mark?
Yeah, that's the skull guy.
Yeah, I just realized that my plan won't fucking work now.
You still have plenty of time before it comes to your turn, so think about something else.
Well, I'm just going to attack this gentleman here.
You can ask on your turn, Kit.
I'm just going to go for two good old swings.
Hit and hit.
Hit and hit. Ignore the 1 and the 23.
Right.
So they take 34.
I'm trying to calculate.
45 plus 53 plus 72?
Sounds about right.
72, 80 to 91. 91.
Okay, he dead.
1, 2. Okay. And then as he moves out of the way, I will sidestep to this corner.
And you do see this guy over here digging through some barrels.
He's digging through barrels looking for something.
We
don't like that.
Alright, that will be your turn. It's soldiers' turns. Now for it's the horde.
Oh boy.
Guy's gonna move here. Guy's gonna move here. This guy's gonna move here.
They're closing in, boys.
Brace yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one that's marked does not do whatever you want it to, but attacks the guy next to him.
Okay.
Damn.
I block the way.
I mean, you are in the doorway. Sorry, I have to shift around a lot of people. This guy over here is the guy for initiative order, I believe, so I'm leaving him there.
Yep, that's the guy.
Oops.
Anybody got an AoE?
I do.
Kamui does.
We gonna
That's
need
a
it.
hell of a cluster.
It's a horde. Welcome to Volt's main base that he's been prepping for these past couple weeks.
And to think we found this on a random mission board.
Yep.
The thing is, we still don't actually know that Volt is here.
You don't, but you're assuming. Because these fit
Well-
the insignia.
The peacock guy was like, we have to make sure Volt can complete his ritual really loudly before jumping down
So
the
we
road.
have-
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
You
got intel.
3. Okay, so one guy rolled a natural 1, so I need to roll severity
Big
for him.
mouth.
Ooh. That's gonna hurt his buddy. Okay, it's their turn. Focusing on ritual. Ravak, it's your turn.
Did the guy attack his friend?
Tom,
Yeah, I need to roll for that.
you're
Yes,
muted.
it hits him. Doe damage.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I moved
Hi,
up
Tom.
first.
Let
Hey,
him
where
finish
is
his
Ravak? I don't see him.
person go.
He's on
Underneath
he's on
Freddy?
Thorn.
Oh, I can
Yeah, on top of
barely
Thorn.
see his token.
He blends in well.
Quite.
Let's see.
Lizards of a scale.
You know, I'm
Let's
gonna
see if Tony
change
does.
Rarely fail.
aura color so I can see it better.
Yeah, I don't know if that phrase is gonna work out, Cat, but nice try.
There we go. Blue works. Oh, I can ping and still see my red.
Yep.
Let's go for it.
That's good.
Don't want to cast it at that level.
Hail Mary. We're gonna need a lot of it.
Let's
Actually,
go for this.
Homily can fuck shit up here.
Chain lightning.
Yep. Let's see. So target of choice and leaps to at level. Let's see. Up to 3 different targets. Above 7th level has an additional target. So 5 targets.
Let's see.
It's the initial target, 3 jumps, and then
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5. And they don't have to be within 30 feet of the first one.
well, it really doesn't matter. So
I'll just do this line right here.
okay. Roll damage. Roll their dex saves.
Chain lightning.
1, 2,
10d8.
3, 4. Ooh, 1 roll in that. 20.
That's the only one that passed.
Yep.
45 damage.
Okay, they're not dead, but they look awful. Fredrick, your turn, buddy.
Hold on,
They-
give me a second. I have an idea. I may have
What
an
is
idea.
a dumb
that
idea?
may- This isn't possibly a dumb idea. Let me see how far this covers. Ooh, yeah! Yeah. So, give me 1 sec to do something really quick. Doot. I believe that's right. Let me check. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. So, Freddy is going to look at Gungir, asking him to get off.
All right.
He is going to transform back into human form. I imagine that's not really an action. That's just like a free action I could do. I will move here, and you see from Freddy's palm, he pulls out the sword, and from the sword he points it forward. And hey, question. Hey, question. So this door's open, correct?
Yeah.
The door that this guy is standing in. So,
Yeah.
from Freddy's sword, you see him send out a large ball of light shot towards that purple dot right there as I cast the spell Sunburst.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Collect
I like it.
Sunburst.
Here, oh, hold on, give me a second.
I have it in my spellbook so I can link it.
Yeah, I can do it really quick.
Okay.
Where is it? Attacks, description. Where is stuff? That's an attack. Give me a second. Spell card. Where is it?
Gipsy, just throw it on up.
Yeah, just enable the description.
There you go.
Never mind, Gipsy found it. Let's see. 60-foot radius centered on a point. So 60 feet. Wow, that actually hits quite a few people. And then 60 foot this way. Unfortunately, that area is closed off, so those won't hit.
I am fine with that. This is gonna deal a lot of damage. So since I meant to post it, I will.
Flashbang.
Yeah, since I meant to post the description first so you could read it, Is it okay if I re-roll the damage?
Fine. Only this
Dang.
once. But if it's worse, you're taking that.
40 radiant damage. If they fail, and they are also take...
2, 3.
All of them have to roll a Constitution saving throw to not be blinded for 1 minute, or take half damage.
14,
half damage.
18. Okay, I have to roll 18 different d20s. Now, I am not counting the people that are behind walls, of course.
No, I understand that, but this is going to deal...
Like,
This is
yeah, you're gonna hit
sadly,
these
Kamui
people.
is going to be hit by this.
She has resistance to this, so she'll be fine.
Yeah, I imagine.
She has radiant resistance, and then she has vector manipulation
Here,
helping her.
let me do something really quick. So
Can I get a tally of how many characters are being hit by it?
We have 18, counting Kamui.
Yeah, give me a sec. I can do this really quick. Venom.
Let's see.
So I'll just drag another Freddy token in, really quick. 60-foot radius.
So I need to roll. What is it? Con save. Well, thankfully she's got stupid good con.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but again,
Well, it's not just hitting them; it's also hitting. Isn't it also hitting all of these guys that are right here?
It's here. I'll show you which guys it's hitting because I'm not counting the people behind walls. So all these people are unaffected over here.
No,
not including the people in the rooms.
I'm imagining
are back here or back here. These 3 will be hit. All these people right in front of him will be hit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scribble into the room. But
it's hitting basically this because it is being it's like this. Because I'm essentially counting it as a cone like this. So it's hitting a lot of people. Despite being a radius. So it's from
I deleted myself.
To here.
Still, this is really good. It's gonna deal a lot.
2, 3,
it's
4.
gonna deal.
I just wanted to do
them.
I'm doing the monster math.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Uh-oh.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Weird.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5. Okay, so 25 d20s.
25 times 40 is 1,000 damage. If all of them fail.
And to clarify, it's a +4 for all this. Oof, that's a lot of high rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you didn't.
Right?
If they fail, if they succeed, they take half, and are not blinded for 1 minute.
So I'm gonna mark which ones are gonna be blinded, and this is also including the Diablos.
So what is the save DC for Freddy?
The save DC for him is
17.
Yeah, 17.
Oh dang! Okay, so a lot saved actually. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And remember, it's a +4 for everything.
I mean, while it may have not, it's still
1, 2.
kind of fucked these guys up in a way.
That guy would have passed with his +4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 fail.
Okay, at least half of that.
Obviously, one of the nat 20s is Conley. Obviously.
That was not including Kamala. I didn't roll for her. I rolled for her earlier. She rolled a 28.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. I'll have this guy be blind, and this guy be blind.
Yeah, but even still,
1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
even
6,
if it didn't
8,
do
9,
too much, I still got a lot of them
3, 4, 5,
fairly damaged.
9. Oh, I need 1 more. This guy.
I consider that partially a win in my book.
Whee.
Yeah. So, let me... So, 40 damage. I mean, it's still a good chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Gungir, it's your turn, buddy.
Alright. Let me see here.
Oh, actually, I should have rolled 3 more d20s than that. Because I forgot about the guys in the back of the room here. They all fail as well, so those guys are also blinded.
Oy.
Hey.
Their damage.
Sardon is going to do sort of a little rocket jump right over to here, because that's as far as he can go.
You can have him dash if you want.
Yeah, but I want him to have attack, too.
Fair enough.
You know what? Fuck it. They're not going to hit him. So I will have him dash up to this area right here.
Okay.
And what's Gungir going to do? Not much. Let me check his spells.
I would actually stand here and chuck an acid grenade.
He does not have the range.
Aw.
Not from where you are. I mean, standing right here, because you have 30 feet movement, and then chucking it over here in this group.
But then that puts him, like, right in front of everyone for combat, so he's going to stay in the back.
Just making suggestions here and there.
No, not bull strength. He is... What can he do to do something? Gungir's just going to take the defense action for this turn.
You're going to take a dodge.
Yep.
Okay, skip those two. And Asemar, you're up, buddy. Dragon.
Round 2, fight.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Dragon?
Uh-oh.
Asemar.
See, it's the...
Sorry, my Discord keeps going in and out. It's just freezing just a little bit. I'm not sure why.
Boo.
I mean, it is late, so... It's
No.
your turn, buddy.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Might be able to make it through one more round.
No, it's all good. It'll be fine for a little while. We are gonna
Next
leave
half an hour.
the marked fellow and get right around this group.
I will say that there are a wall on either side here. That's not open space.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You would have to move up to here and then move that way.
I see.
I just have it unrevealed because I'm lazy.
Sure. So we'll try to get as far up as we can. We'll get this guy in the corner here.
Okay.
Roll
a murder.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to see if there's anything that I can do on my...
He's not marked anymore, by the way.
Oh, he's not? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it only lasts one turn.
As a bonus action, I'm going to pop Clarity, which increases my dex by 4. And then... we're going to do some slashes.
Slash.
This
Yep. Roll damage. Yep.
Followed by Best Boy. Oof.
Still miss. That third attack will match, so that'll hit. So 2 will hit.
The third matches, okay.
These guys are not as bulky as the guys outside. They have leather armor.
Peons, I gotcha. Alrighty.
Okay, not dead, but looking pretty bad. Alright, Kamui, now she can fuck people up.
Now she can fuck
people up.
You know
people
what?
up.
She's gonna focus this.
I can fuck. I can fight.
I like that flip to the other way. I can fight. I can fuck. People up.
Okay. I have an evil idea at the end of on my turn.
Well, it'll be a while.
I know.
Yeah. Alright, well, she's gonna focus this so it doesn't hit you guys. Because she's gonna activate her hypernova. So blah blah blam. She also has a Safijiva hypernova. Alright, so all these idiots in her radius of 500 feet, including those beyond the walls because it's that strong, need to make a dex save. That's all those idiots. I'm gonna roll like 30 d20s. They're probably all gonna fail. She'll make that 35 d20s. Wow. 4 of them pass, the rest all fail. Alright, damage. Incinerated. Now, unfortunately, that does cost her only 4 legendary actions for this turn.
Only 4 legendary.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know you can group select, right?
I know. Even that guy's gonna get hit.
Huh.
Alright, and these
are
guys
any
will
of
take
these
half
walls
because
actually
of-
destroyed?
The wall here is destroyed. These are made of like 3 foot, 5 foot thick of stone, so these are fine. That's why none of these people are affected. This guy's dead. This guy. Oh, whoop! That was initiative guy. Whoops. I'm actually gonna move this guy over here because
they had
he's initiative.
like a 7 initiative.
What was the archer guy? They had a 17. I know that
the
for a
archer
fact.
guy. Oh, I think the knights. Apparently, they have a 9 initiative.
Okay, well, that cleared out a good chunk of people. And it also did a hefty chunk to the Diablos, which actually was one of those natural 20s. Unfortunately, Diablos is going to take half, so that's minus 56 for the for the fire, and half of the radiant damage is going to be
163 is the half.
163. 63. Thank you.
No problem.
So, your turn.
Hooray!
You just watched Kamali breathe a nuke on the field.
Terrifying.
Nothing new.
Is anybody
Nothing
dead?
new. There were a lot of people died. The Diablos is alive in the main room.
Oh yeah, everybody died. Wow, everybody's gone.
Thank Kamali.
Do we just see cartoonish like burn marks in the area?
It's like the nuke, like death shadows.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally deleted Galahad.
Well, if there's only a dragon left, then I guess I'll dash action go up to attack the dragon.
Oh, I don't know why, but okay. You're gonna have to.
Hey, Toe, I need horns from this.
Oh, I've
break the horns, okay? Break the horns and break the tail, please.
You need the Diablos horn and the
yeah, I need the Diablos
crown.
medulla. I need the medulla. If you could break the head.
Looks at my wibbly rapiers.
Also, you're gonna have to find your initiative again, Gipsy, because I accidentally deleted you.
Not sure that I'm the man.
Good. It's let's see what I could have had in another universe. It was
I think
10.
you had a 12. 4.
Aw,
You could have had a
dang
natural 20. Alright, let me re-roll the initiative and I'll just scroll back down to toe. Okay, we're good.
That's so cool. I really like that initiative tracker.
Let's see here. So I dash up to this motherfucker, I guess, and I'm gonna stab him.
Pokety poke.
25.
That will absolutely hit.
Wisdom saving throw.
It do not have wisdom. Oh, whoops, not a d12.
Oh, wait, no, no,
It rolled
no.
a natural 1.
Wow. And that's
2
not...
natural ones.
Okay.
That's,
A natural 1 will take double damage from your psychic.
I would like to re-roll that, because I did not do the sneak attack.
Go for
So
it.
ignore the 2 hit. I'm just do that real quick.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep, there it goes.
Ah, beans. Oh well.
I mean, it's more damage than you would have gotten,
Yeah,
to be
still better.
honest.
So that's my first hit.
That's 28 minus 10 for the natural 1.
And it is super duper marked by the yellow mark of pasture, but I'm gonna keep
Yeah, and
attacking
it's
it
also
'cause I
blind.
imagine it has 1,000,000 HP.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's not gonna be attacking anybody on its next turn, so now I turn on sneak attack and I stab it again.
Okay. Pokety poke.
25 again! That many.
Does it have to redo the save or no?
No, I only get to do the thing where somebody has to make a save once per turn,
Alright, it is now.
and then it's just stuck with it.
It is now Zero's turn.
Excuse you,
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out. We're
Yes,
getting
you can
fucked
move.
somewhere. Yeah, that was 35, 40, 45.
Let's see.
This is I should probably get over here.
You can move
I'm
all the way
going.
up.
I'm gonna do this.
No, we're talking about. Okay.
Right, we gained 17 chakra.
Hooray!
That does.
I said that takes an action.
Yep.
What's that? See you guys in like another 20 minutes.
Skip per Diablos. It's controlled by you, and it's blind, so it's gonna. I'm gonna make roll 1d4 to see what direction it goes in. Okay, it's gonna go to this wall. It's gonna attack the wall and destroy that wall.
I thought that wall was destroyed.
Oh, it's gonna attack air. It's gonna destroy the beds there.
No, not the bed. Those are 100 count sheets.
Let's see, where are these? Okay, so the door's there. Okay, these idiots are gonna run into the wall. This guy's gonna come out. This guy's also gonna come out. This guy's also gonna be right behind him. This guy's gonna dash all the way down the corner. This guy's gonna dash. This guy's also gonna dash and make it here. This guy's gonna dash and make it out here. Dash, dash, and dash. This guy's gonna run out here and get over here. This guy's gonna dash over here. This guy is gonna dash out here. This guy's gonna move over here. This guy is gonna move over here. She is gonna move over here. Actually, you know what? She's gonna dash and fly over there. And those two are initiative trackers, so those guys don't move. Actually, you know what? These two are gonna exit the room back here and dash. Can you not doodle, please?
I'm actually doing something based on based on a plan I'm doing.
Alright, so his turn.
Unless I can invisibly draw it.
You cannot.
Hide from others. Yeah, I can. Hide from others.
Okay, so Galahad, it is your turn.
Okay.
Probably fuck this thing up. It looks awful.
Yep, I'm gonna try to whack it in the head.
Okay.
I still don't want to waste. I'm not going for the. I'm not playing IG. I'm not playing Glaive, so.
You don't need IG to mount. You just need the correct slope, and you're on flat ground.
No, actually, I'm going to fire my as a bonus action. Fire my clutch claw. Turn it.
All the references.
Turn it in this direction and send it into this wall. No, okay.
I wish. Soul. All right, so. All right, solid damage.
2 attacks.
Yep. So let me calculate damage. So that is 10 minus
36.
30,
36 times 2.
17 minus 21 minus 20. How do you want to kill it?
Ha! Ha 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 ha! I cut both of its horns off. And then while it's flailing blindly, it slams. It does actually slam into this wall and die. I send it flying into that wall and it dies. Yay! I'm the kill stealer.
All right, I'll leave that thing there.
The DM put me in this world with a lightsaber to do one thing: cut things off and kill them.
Actually, soul is not a lightsaber.
I know. I'm just. It's literally a light. Do you get it? Not a lightsaber, but
a bright
sword.
It's a psionic spirit blade.
Well, someone just joined. I'm back.
I'm good.
Okay, so the Diablos is dead, and then I retreat back like this.
Well, that fucks my plan up. I forgot that they
Actually, I'll stay here.
Before.
Hey, Freddy, it's your turn. This one's actually.
Yeah, I know. Give me a sec. I need to measure some shit out now because apparently the moving fucked me up a bit. Dude. Oh, no. Sorry. I had a plan and then you moved the guys, so that really fucked me up.
Not my problem.
Get fucked. Well, in a way, it is the problem you created, but you created it on purpose.
So that's... How many is that? That's 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, this is the best way I can do this. So... Actually, how far am I from these guys? Okay, yeah. So, Freddy is going to basically extend his hand out as all the people in this room suddenly see fire start to flicker as I cast the spell Firestorm.
Nice.
I create 10 by 10 foot cubes arranged however I feel, and each of them needs to make a dexterity saving throw or take half of 43. So how does this going to work? Give me 1 second.
Up to 10 10-foot cubes.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Oops. Meant to snap to center and show the players.
Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube.
Yep, I have a plan.
I wish you could copy and paste drawings, doodles that you make, because then you could just draw one square.
Yeah, sadly I can't. Actually, no, you can't. Now that I think about it. Let's see, that's 10. Sorry, this is taking so long.
It's a big boy spell, so...
Doot. So that's 3.
Wait, each of those is
Each of them is
15
10
instead
feet.
of 10.
No, each of them is 10.
Right. Well, you draw it from not from the center of the square, but from the edge of the square.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, same difference.
Okay, so let me just do it from the center. 10 feet. Do.
Well, it's just all of them then.
Well, I'm arranging this in a certain way. Then I'll do... dang it.
That's fine. I understand where it's supposed to go.
Yeah. There. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 6.
Yeah, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 more.
Yep. 8.
3. Yep, 9.
9. You know where that. And
It's fine. I understand where it's supposed
10.
to go. 10.
Only like the. So everybody in those squares have to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's 1, 2, 3. Can you remove it? I understand what area you're going for. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20.
Those, right? Those are the affected targets?
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Anybody who rolled below a 17 fails this and takes 43 fire damage.
What's their dexterity?
You gotta add a +4 for each of these idiots. And I should
So,
roll one.
19.
If they're in,
This one has a +5.
and they're just in leather, right?
Correct.
Okay. No disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
But it does say the area ignites anything flammable, any flammable objects that aren't being worn or attended to. So I imagine the carpet on this area now starts combusting into fire.
Oh my
11.
god, you're right though.
11 out of these guys fail. She passes.
Roll for smoke damage.
Alright, so 43 fire damage to all these guys. How many people are dead? None of these guys have been damaged. So they're not going to take a whole hell of a lot. She, however, actually has quite a bit going for her. So, okay. That area is now on fire. No, draw shape. Make a red cube. Whoops. Nope, that's a line.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I'll just do it as purple to kind of like...
Yeah.
So, this area is now completely engulfed in flames.
Actually, you can make that one more square down, because you hit these two as well.
I can't make it one more square, you have to.
Hold on, I need to find the edge of this damn square. Wherever that be. Forget about it. Alright. Ravak, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh man, they're still alive in there? Oh boy.
There was a lot more people inside.
Yeah, but they're being cooked alive, basically.
Yeah, ignore this guy and this guy over here. They're for initiative tracker.
So, are these guys still alive up there, or?
Yes, they are.
Alrighty. Let's go with this again, but go one lower. So I'll cast Call Lightning at 7th level this time.
Alright. What area are you gonna... Okay, so you're gonna hit this guy?
So, hey, Venom, really quick about Call Lightning. It says that you actually need to be able to see, like, have a clear eye, basically.
This is Chain Lightning.
Oh, Chain Lightning.
Yeah,
I thought it was...
lightning. 3, let's see, so this is 7th level, so I need to roll 4. Wow, they all fail.
Let's see, and the damage...
So...
Oh, 10d8, right?
10d8. Nice. Alright, they're not dead, but they look awful. Gungir, your turn.
Okay. Let me see here. So all those boys got caught up in a firestorm. They're still up and about?
Yep.
Okay, let me see.
Except for these people over here. These guys did not get hit.
Okay. Sardon's going to jump forward. He's going to blasty blast the boy in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not Gungir. Sardon. There we go. Okay.
I'll just blast.
Force blast! Come on. Come on, Sardy. 18.
Chew. Hit.
That hits.
If it's above a 14, you're hitting these idiots.
Okay. Damage 17.
Yep. Still not dead.
Okay. Gungir is going to...
You have a lot of space to move.
Yeah. That was 35. Okay, then. So he's going to do... Gungir's going to dash on up behind Galahad. And that's where he's going to end his turn.
Alright, Volt's turn. I need to roll something for him. Open up his sheet.
Roll if he notices the fire.
Of course he would notice it. He's just not doing anything about it. It's condition immunities. Damage immunities. Damage resistances.
You gotta love the area control of a druid.
Let's see, what does he want to do? You know what? Alright, I need to roll him a... What is it? I need to roll him a Constitution save. Other side, he's got Burn a Legendary Resistance.
Double
Wow.
nat 20s, Jesus Christ.
That's a natural 1.
Or natural ones, I meant.
Yeah, he rolled
shit.
a 1 on a con save. It is one of his best saves, which he has a plus 30 in.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Get
so
owned!
He's burning a legendary resistance.
I need to roll for her. Where's
While his
Cortana
mana is
sheet?
burning.
See, she also needs to make a con save. She fails. Okay. Asemar, your turn.
Asemar?
Good. Alrighty. Thorn is gonna scoot us up a ways. Right next to Sardon.
Okay.
Using my bonus action, I'm going to transform my sword into its bow form and take one shot each at one of these two fellows standing in front.
Roll a hit. Pink, pink. Yep. And yep. Okay, let's see, are these two idiots dead? Yes, they are. Just enough.
Headshots.
Alright, Kamali. How much movement does she have? She has 60. Right, she's fine. Oh, she's gonna fly. So, let's see, she can actually make it right in the center. Good.
Does she really want to go into a room full of fire?
She can fly. It's fine. And she has resistance to fire. She's fine. Besides, vector manipulation is dumb. You know what? Let's see, what does she want to do? Or does she just want to absolutely fuck this whole room? She's gonna absolutely fuck this whole room. Oh, lamb. Ignore the crit.
Nope.
Alright, they all... Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22... 21 of those. Dice roller. Then I need... Or... For her, she fails. So that's this whole room basically deleted.
Good lord.
For
Thanks, Kamui.
And I'm guessing the fire's also gone.
no, it's still there.
Hmm.
It's just scorching what's left. And unfortunately, that's going to burn the rest of her turn. Toe, it's your turn.
Hello. I'm gonna be
What do we-
making my way through these back passages.
By the
Go
way,
for
do
it.
we recognize Mr. Wingman?
Miss. And no.
Let's see here. This first fella, I'll give the old college stab to.
Okay. I actually don't need this guy.
15?
Yep, that'll hit.
Haha. A lot.
Kitsune. Let's see.
36.
He's not dead.
Alright, I'm gonna shove past him though, if I can.
Make a dexterity check.
Alright. No, that's liar. Dexterity.
Because this is
check
what I'm imagining.
or-
You're just gonna run up, stab, and do like a flip over him.
Sick.
Like a badass.
Haha.
Yep, you clear him, so now you're on the other side of him, so that will take your 10 feet of movement there.
And net to there, 35, 45. Yep, I can still reach the next dude. And I'm gonna stab him too!
Yep.
18. Hooray.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, wait, shit. Sorry. Turn
Fine.
that 30 into a 2, I think.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Still alive. Oh,
And
right.
wisdom saving throw. He made it. I'm scoot back into this room 5 feet.
Here's your 0.
Alright. I'm going to... Where is my T.B.W? I have... Let's see, I have 75... Okay. Well, I can get up to right there. I'm gonna move my full movement all the way up to here onto the edge of the fiery hotness, and then if I get English with my bonus action, I'm gonna end my my Bijou chakra mode, so that I can instead do this.
Yep.
So, you're gonna need to adjust my size to the entire map.
Oh God.
For reference, takes up a lot of space. I'm just gonna have you that size because I'm lazy, so I can actually see things.
Okay.
Although I think he is covering up an enemy.
Fucking walls.
It's just an initiative tracker, so it doesn't matter.
Ah, okay.
Okay, it is Athena's turn. And she just watched Kamui absolutely detonate this room.
She also watched a bunch of fire appear and burn it.
Yeah. So
since I'm so tall,
scared
I guess you could
shitless.
say I literally blew the roof off of this place because I'm so tall.
I mean, you did because you calculated how tall you actually are.
Yes,
You blew a hole
I'll
in the mountain.
put it in the chat. There you go.
445 feet tall.
That's preposterous.
That roof.
Yep. So Athena, scared shitless and now afraid, she is gonna. Let's see. She's like, I ain't doing this shit anymore. Volt doesn't pay me enough for this shit, and she's gonna bamf out of there. Oh, I need to delete Diablos from the initiative. Archer boys. What's left of them? Boys.
Do they see Toe?
Yeah, I didn't hide.
Yeah, they just walked up and stabbed her.
I didn't have enough stuff to hide.
Alright, these guys are gonna stay up.
Hey, there's a wall there. That third one can't hit me.
Yeah, I'm only rolling 2. Actually, this guy doesn't even know you. Actually, no, he does know you're there, so he's actually just gonna walk up to the door. And take a shot at you.
Oh. I still have heavy armor, so fuck all y'all. Nobody hits.
Even with a +5, with that 18?
Nope. 20 armor class.
A +5 to the 18.
Oh, +5 to it? Okay, yeah.
Okay, so... 10.
Oh no, my temporary hit points.
Whatever will I do? Okay, I need to roll him a con save.
You slightly killed that one peacock dude that is now residing in the life force inside me.
Galahad, it's your turn.
Okay. Man, that is a large Boruto, Stad's nephew. Let's see. I guess I was following Toe?
I went down
because Toe seemed to be... Yeah, seemed to be running off by themselves, and Galahad isn't going to let that happen. So, I barge in to the same hallway and see these archers here, and I see Toe in combat with him, and I join.
Woo!
And I'm going to use
I don't need her sheet.
Green Flame Blade. So first, I'm going to quicken a Green Flame Blade. Cast it.
Bonk. Oh, Jesus.
So now it's getting confused now. But the 13 is the Radiant. The 14 is fire damage. I attack this guy in front of me.
Yep.
Okay? He takes 3 of those. The 13 is double to 26, so he takes 14, 14, and 26. And then the one behind him there takes 22 fire damage.
Usually
As
Green
green
Blade is
fire.
within 5 feet, so it'd be the guy next to him.
No, that's for the... Is that how Green Flame Blade works?
That's how Green Flame Blade works, because I have a Warlock in my my game that I run tomorrow, and it's 5 feet. It's 5
I'm
feet.
also
I know
in
that.
that
Okay,
game too.
yes, that's right. It's a cleave. Bonk. Okay, so it hits him.
Yeah, it's not the far guy. It's just the guy right next
And
to him.
are they... How do they both
They
look?
look awful. Actually, no,
Okay.
you couldn't hit those guys because they're on the other side of the wall.
Okay, what? I'm in the room.
You would have to. So you would have to sprint from where you were this way, through the door, through this hallway, around this wall, and into the doorway where this guy is standing. Just to get.
Wait,
to
how
them.
did Toe get here?
She ran in?
Yeah, they were
How
in
did
different
they-
positions.
They followed her.
Oh, so this is a blocked door, is what you're saying? What? Okay, hold on.
Where
Okay,
this
if Toe
guy
can
is-
get
is
here,
where the door is.
if Toe can get here, I
You
don't
can
see
get
how
to where
I
you're
can't get
standing.
here.
It's because he has a bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm moving at 60 feet instead of...
You still
Yeah.
have 20 feet of movement. You can hit this guy at the door. This door. Because that's where the door is.
Oh, that's where the
Right.
door is. Oh, there. Oh, I couldn't see the wall because the icon
Sorry.
isn't transparent. I
thought
see
that
now.
Yeah,
I
move them
see
over
what you
there.
mean now. Now everything makes sense. Okay, then I don't do Green
you're
Flame
standing
Blade
in-
because there wouldn't be a legal target. So I just consider that a regular attack and forget the 22.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
And then if he's still standing, I
Yeah, he's still
will
standing.
whack him again.
didn't you have to dash to get over here?
Didn't I have
That's the
to?
only. Because that's the only way you would have actually been able to get over here with your.
Oh,
cape.
that's right. And then I do the quicken. Okay, yeah, you're right. So I'll dash over here. 120 feet.
You would get
that
exactly
makes
where you
sense. In that case, it had to be a spell, which means I did Booming Blade. So,
Okay, then you had your booming blade.
so now I will roll the Booming Blade damage.
The boomer blade.
The Boomer Blade. So they take 6 more.
Okay, this
So
guy's dead.
4.
See,
Great.
there's your doorway. Now you can move.
And then with
half
the
to
other 20
back.
feet. So
you have 10 feet.
so you're kind of cornered there,
Five,
and then suddenly you see the one standing in the doorway fall in half, and Galahad charge in.
Oh, hello there, Galahad.
behind. I am here.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Right. And you
I
roll
love the
for
echo.
content.
Time for a bit of the old
16
murder
fair
matches.
Indeed,
Fredrick, it is
I
your turn.
believe we shall be able to dispatch
Okay,
these two
hold on,
quite
wait.
handily.
Somebody's echoing.
Who cares?
Oh, it's Venom.
Have I? I don't have voice mod on.
No,
I
we can hear your
all the
audio, your computer audio through your voice.
But that's through my headset. That's so weird.
Maybe try leaving and rejoining really quick.
Yeah, I'll try. Alright.
Welcome back. Okay. So quick question. I have a plan, but I need to know because this doesn't really give any info. Is this an action, a bonus action, or something? Hearth of the Moon. Moonlight and Shadows. It just says, at the start of a short rest, long rest, you can make the, like, dark aura appear. I want to know in battle what you would consider this. Would you consider it a bonus action? Would you consider it a standard action?
Let's see.
During a short or long rest, you can invoke. At the start of the rest,
I need to go to complete 2 spell.
I would say this would cost an action.
the sphere vanishes at the end of the rest, or when you leave the sphere. So this is while we're resting.
Okay,
Yeah.
No, I know, but I was wondering if I could use this in battle and what it would be, basically, in a battle.
I would classify it as an action.
Okay. So, if that's the case, I'm still gonna kind of do this plan. Seeing the rest of them so far up, I am going to cast Dimension Door. And I am going to appear right here.
Fair.
May I also prepare an action?
Okay, yeah, you can appear there. That, unfortunately, Dimension Door does require an action, so no.
Okay. Then I guess I'll... Actually, looking at Kamui, how bad does she look? Or...
She looks barely injured. Like, she's taken, like, 1 or 2 hits, but she's fine.
Then never mind.
Alright, Ravak, it is your turn.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, do that. Let me boost up my stats real quick. Put that up to 8.
Whoops, I accidentally deleted the Diablos, but that's fine.
Now, start to make my way over. Moving 40 feet now, over here.
So I'm guessing this area is no longer on fire then?
Yes. That was only going to last for 1 turn.
Oh, so the fire's gone.
Yes.
Let's see, 40
I
feet
was just
up.
deleting it.
Yeah,
So
then
you can make
I'll
fire.
just go straight ahead.
Yeah, you can actually go right here, because this is a table. Actually, no, that table's gone, so you're fine. It's calmly evaporated this room. It's got heavy scorch marks.
And unfortunately, it's as far as I can go.
The word
I will
Freddy was
say-
here is written in there.
Now that the 2 guards at the door here left, this room is open.
Mm-hmm.
Gungir,
But I didn't want to go into a room
Alright.
full of 3 really strong characters by myself.
4 really strong characters.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
That would be suicide.
Before I take my turn, we are on 3 hours and 30 minutes of recording.
I know.
Okay. In that case,
Gonna be a
If
long
you guys
episode.
if you guys are willing to continue, you guys are actually pretty much almost done with this combat.
not a lot of place he can go. Gungir
I'm
will
willing to continue
dash.
for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
will dash.
Hell
on up
yeah.
to- Right now, he's just dashing everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody dead.
Yep, it's a dashing game, unfortunately.
Boy.
Except I
I've been
just
having to
dimension door.
dash.
Meanwhile, you with your 50 some odd movement speed.
That's all Gungir can do. He's going to dash on up.
Right, Volt's turn.
Oh boy.
He looks up and sees that you all are approaching the chamber.
Oh,
Cortana,
are you
we have
approaching me?
Cortana, we have to finish this now. Jan,
You're approaching.
Arya, take care of them. We'll finish this. He's gonna focus. They're gonna focus their actions. Asemar, it is your turn.
All right.
Dragon. Oh,
I'm
there you
here.
are.
Well, glad most of these guards are dead.
Yep.
Unfortunately, y'all have been doing so much work that Thorn's literally going to use all of his movement to get me over there. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Would Sardon be considered blocking my path, or...
No, you can still take a shot.
Alright.
Or two.
Oh, we're going to take 3, because I'm able to.
Okay.
I still have cruelty.
1,
Fuck,
2.
yes.
Who are you aiming for?
His wife.
You're gonna aim for Cortana, not his
Yes.
wife.
Oh, okay then. Never mind. Cortana.
Wife is around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're still gonna hit her regardless, but she has a ridiculous amount of HP.
Well, we'll start early. Which one's hit?
All of them.
Right.
Actually, except for the last one, that will not hit.
Okay.
Let's go through her. Let's see. How much HP does does Cortana actually have? Let's see. 99,999.
Ah, damn. We're gonna be here a while.
That's why she's the goddess of creation. Well, one of them.
Could she not?
I mean, you hit her.
You're just not.
Well, actually, that will actually fuck up her concentration, so she needs to roll a Constitution save. Kamali's turn.
Made that.
Let's see. Kamali, she can move. Oh, whoops. 60 feet. She can actually make it all the way in. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna move right here.
She going all. I thought she was going all the way up to. Well,
She is not that insane. She's insane, but not that insane.
she's not that ballsy. She's not that ballsy. Come on.
She knows her limits.
I'm that ballsy though.
I know you're that ballsy because you don't care. You know what?
Just have it be my turn. I can do what I want.
You know what? She's just gonna supernova again. Fuck it, hit all of them. Ignore the natural one. Let's see, so that's gonna hit all of them. All 4 of them need to make a dex save. Volt's
They're all
probably
gonna
gonna pass.
Yeah.
Volt with a natural 1. Wow.
Third
Earn a
natural
legendary-
one. Oh my god.
Failed.
Earn a legendary resist on that. He fails.
Damn.
You roll for
Imagine
Arya.
using
She fails.
no legendary resistance.
I mean, she's got a lot of them. And Cortana needs to roll her dex save and another con save. She passes both. I also need to roll con save for Volt. She's probably gonna pass, yeah.
What the fuck is the requirement for this con save? It seems so low.
It's a concentration to continue the ritual. Concentration's 10 plus whatever their modifier is. I mean, it's still a lot of damage to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Toe, it's your turn.
Oh shit, I'm gonna stab both these motherfuckers.
Poke, poke.
Yep.
And they do know you're there, so you don't have sneak attack on either.
Well,
Actually, no. The one in front of you, you get sneak because of
yeah,
ally
they're
within 5
engaged.
feet.
So that's the one I'm gonna
Yeah, and
stab
she would also get
attack.
sneak attack on the guy in the wall because of ally in 5 feet.
Well, I only get it once per turn, but anyway.
No, I know.
Stab the dude in between us two.
Yep.
I imagine that is
Oh yeah.
a lot.
100%.
Many
Okay,
damage.
he dead.
And stab the other dude also.
Here, I'm gonna move this guy to where that guy was. Just
Wow.
for sake of reference.
Was Venom echoing again?
Does that hit?
That will unfortunately miss.
Boo. Well, I tried to attack him anyway, which means I can fucking bail.
Alright, big boy.
Yeah, it's my turn. Okay. So let's see. How are we doing my movement? Like where are we going?
Like,
Do I count it from the center of my icon, or do I count it from the edge of my icon?
You count your whole. I'm gonna count for edge for him because he's so big.
So could I then? So could I move all the way up to where Volt is?
You can move
Because I'm that big. I could just reach and grab him.
But
I
here,
wanted to.
You
here's
can
a
reach
question.
here.
Here's a question. Because the roof is in the way, doesn't that count as difficult terrain?
He doesn't care.
I
about
just break the
difficult
roof. Yeah, I literally said,
terrain. Fuck the roof.
"Fuck your roof."
You'd be able
It's
to make
gone
it
now.
here, and technically you have reached. So
So, could I, in theory, punt Volt for a field goal?
I mean, this is a concealed space. So yeah, roll a
I
melee
can kick him
attack.
through the wall.
You would have to roll a strength check in order to punt him for a field goal.
All right, I want to punt him for a field goal. Because I'm so big.
This is-
I
this is
figure.
the
I
stupidest
just figure my massive size would just break the wall. Because
remember, this is
physics.
inside of a mountain. There is nothing on the other side of these walls.
Oh, we're inside a mountain. Oh, I missed that detail.
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
still
Hey,
punt
question.
him.
Hey, where's the giant
I'll
golden
punt him.
statue of a
I'll punt
dwarf?
him through the mountain. There's about to be a Volt-shaped hole in this mountain. Fair.
Roll strength check.
17.
17. That will unfortunately miss. You whiff.
How did I miss?
You just like you try to punt him, and he just grabs your foot, and you feel that he's stronger than even you are in this size.
Can I go then? Since I have extra attack, could I grab him with my hand? My massive piranha hand.
Roll another strength check to try to grapple. And he has to roll a dex
Natural
check
20.
in order. 28. You technically beat him because natural 20. So you do grab him.
Yes. I have him grab him. Now I'm gonna throw him.
That would be another action. So you're currently just holding him.
Okay, so I just have Volt and grappled. Okay, I'm gonna shout, "Hey, Kamui, I have him grappled." To fuck his shit.
All right, the last archer boy. God bless his soul. He's gonna try to stab you, frickin' Gipsy. I'm assuming a 17 misses. Gipsy?
Yes.
Does
Sorry,
a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, archer boy. Alright, this guy is actually going to... You know what? He's going to...
Oh, just wait.
What's
I have
in
a
his
question. Since
ability?
I grappled Volt, does that stop his ritual?
Technically, no. Because you didn't actually do damage.
Damn it.
You didn't do
That was
damage,
that.
so
Okay. Fair enough.
you know what? He's gonna cast something fun.
Ruh-roh.
He's going to cast suggestion on you, Tyler.
Oh boy.
So you need to make a charisma save.
Natural 20.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, seeing that his suggestion is gonna
I just
fail,
flip
he's
him off.
going to...
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck your chicken
Vicious
strips.
mockery.
literally.
Kurama flips him off.
You know what? This guy's gonna burn... What does he want to burn? He's gonna burn a legendary action to cast Mass Suggestion.
Ruh-roh.
He has to
So-
see all of us, I think.
Here we go.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really need to see the people that he doesn't really care to see. And technically, Sardon's immune, so... Toe, Tyler, and Kamui need to make a save.
Oh, what save?
Charisma saving throw again? Are you sure you want to do this, Conrad?
Charisma. Kamui passes. Barely, but she passes. There you go.
Ooh.
You have a 0 to charisma saves?
Yeah.
He's
not a
Naruto. What do you
charisma boy.
expect?
I have
Fair enough.
assigned
Dex
intelligence
and
saves, though.
wisdom.
That's good.
Alright, you also fail.
If I could give you some of mine, I have a 13 to charisma saves.
So his command is very simple to you two. To you, Zero, drop, in reference to drop Volt. And to you, Flynn, points towards the door leading out of the room to the south. Kill your friends.
Well,
Can't you,
Here we go, stabbing
Oh, wait,
again.
no, never mind. I was gonna say, can't suggestion not be something that kills things, but it's only for yourself.
It's only.
She
No,
can't-
it's
you
only
can't-
your
you can't
stuff.
tell.
It's you can't suggest something that'd be detrimental to yourself.
I mean, it's not like I haven't been tasked to kill you guys before.
I'm getting confused.
Alright, Galahad, it's your turn. Alright, I forgot to
Alright.
give it. Right, no, that guy's still there. He's like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh, this one is still alive, actually. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, he's still
Hello
there.
there. Do I even bother with him?
I don't know, do you?
I guess I give him. I may give him the old parting blow.
Parting ways.
I'm gonna hit him with a. I'm gonna give him one chance to either die or fuck off, and swift cast a booming blade on him,
Okay, roll a hit. That'll hit.
and then
You're
no,
probably
that's the
gonna end up
damage.
killing
Let me. 32 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
19
gone.
on both sides.
Yep.
He's dead. You killed him.
8s on both sides. Okay, well that does it. So then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm like, oh hey Toe. 40,
Turn toward you and
45.
see.
And I'm just
Turn
moving along. 50. I do move out of Toe's threatened range.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that
Do
would
I
provoke
get
an
an attack of opportunity?
I mean, I don't know. Would your character take an attack of opportunity?
Well, you're an
He said kill
enemy.
your
He
friends.
takes every opportunity.
I sure
to
would.
attack.
I sure would.
The stab.
Sorry, it's still with my most deadly rapier.
Yep.
Miss.
17?
Dude.
A 17 is a miss.
Hey.
I call
His request is 18.
Nice.
I stab
Alright.
at thee, and you probably see that my eyes
You stab
are...
me, and I'm like, the flip. Hello.
You see that Toe's eyes are glazed over a little bit.
Yeah,
Remember-
he's
A
in
little
the
bonk
Flynn
can-
shape, but his eyes have gone white like they are when he's, Toe.
I look at Volt in the in his arms. I look at the ritual circle. I look back at Toe. I look again. I turn back and I step back towards Toe, and with my action,
Bonk.
I will use my other fifth. Well, wait. Suggestion is just they have to take damage.
Yeah, it's just a little bonk and they're fine.
You literally have to do 1 damage, and it goes away.
Don't I
So,
have to save again if
bonk
I
on the
take
head.
damage?
No, it's literally an instantaneous failure. It's just passive, unfortunately.
Alright.
It's until you take damage that you will be under control.
If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends. Okay. Yep. Okay, then I will... So I have 5 enemies here, yes?
Technically, yes.
Damn it.
I am going... Hold on.
You're gonna shatter.
No, I'm not going to shatter. How do I link this spell?
Copy paste.
Because I can't access it on D&D
20.
Beyond because I don't own Xanathar's Guide. Yeah.
Oh, which spell are
Just
you
say what
trying
the
to go
spell is.
into?
It's Steel Wind Strike.
I don't
Never
have
heard
that.
one. Give me a second. Steel Wind Strike is what you said?
It just doesn't want to load on
I
5e
got
tools.
it,
There
I
we
got
go.
it.
Here we go.
I got it. You flourish your weapon, casting
Using-
an advantage like the
choose a
wind. Choose up to 5. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Alright, so I target
All 5 of
Toe,
them.
this one, this one, this one, this one. All of you are going to get... It doesn't actually do melee damage, but I'm going to use my... I have a plus 13 to a spell attack too, so I'm just going to roll this for the hits, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, which
25,
one are you
29,
going to
25, 30.
for Toe?
I've never heard
So
of this
it
spell.
is it. So it goes. It's Toe and then the
Everyone
creator and then clockwise.
Okay.
So 25 was on Toe. 29 was on the creator. 25 was on Volt. 32 was on whoever this one is, and then 29 is on this one.
Okay.
All right,
So those will all help.
I'm going to... I mean...
No, if you're
by
gonna
the way,
try,
Gipsy
try
already-
something.
Yes, it will.
Let's see how this...
I'll roll the damage after.
Nope, it still hits me. I tried
I
to
had
dodge
my
out of the
own-
way, but
yeah.
you smacked me.
I smack you. Okay, so everyone's going to take an amount of damage.
60
What
and
is it?
force
60.
damage.
Yeah, sorry. It was the only way to do damage to you and do damage to...
Yeah,
All of
it's
them.
totally
Remember,
fine.
you can also teleport them.
So
You can
this...
teleport them.
Yeah, this will hurt a
You
little
can
bit.
cluster them together.
It'll be fine. That
38,
is
so everyone takes 38 damage.
more than my
Is there-
temporary hit points. Let me just
Hold on. Is there a save for that?
subtract
It is
one of
not
these
a
babies.
save. Okay,
Minus
so
2.
they'll take that.
36.
Don't you also have uncanny dodge?
I think so. Yeah, I do.
Hey, you
I'll
can
do
just
that
half
too.
That.
Yeah.
You can half it, then
Oh,
reduce the 2.
also, so it actually goes teleport attack, teleport attack, teleport attack, teleport attack, teleport attack,
Okay.
like
Oh, I
that.
thought you teleport the targets.
No, you teleport. You like
Oh, okay.
swoosh around,
9.
and then I ended in unoccupied space 5
I've
feet from
legitimately
any.
never heard of this spell.
Hey, I
Yeah,
only
it's
take
super cool.
17 damage. I still have 10 temporary hit points left.
So I end my turn here, and I also got, if it matters, and I missed the purple-haired one, I get the +5 to hit from Conquerors for that one.
You would have still hit. She has only a natural 20 armor class. Only.
Okay. So, did you need me to roll 30, 60, 10 each time, or just do 38 each of them?
I'll just do. You don't need to roll it each time. I'm just gonna overall, just to save my sanity.
Okay, so basically, you see me take soul.
2 con saves. Oh, 1 con save for you. Yep. And 1 con save for you. Yep.
You give
trying to break their concentration.
Splash.
Wait, 24.
Blinks in confusion.
That's less than 38.
Isn't it half of the damage they took? Or 10 if it's less?
So 19, 10. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So it was 19. I tried.
You tried to break concentration.
I believe in you.
Good effort.
Hey, you snapped me out of it. Now I can stab people.
I snapped you out of it. End turn.
Arya is going to. What does she want to do? She is going to cast. What does she want to cast? You know what? Just to get rid of you, she's going to cast Banish on you.
Oh no!
Dad.
Yeah? You really want to try that shit?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the spell link in her sheet. I forgot to add it, so can you post it for me?
I got
Banishment?
it. I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, Banishment.
I got it. Banishment.
Just copy paste it
one
for me.
creature you can. It needs to. They need to pass a charisma save.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
So you need to make a charisma save.
Or be banished.
Yeah, or be
Nice
banished.
try.
Yep.
Counterspell!
Nice try. As a reaction, I snuff out the counterspell. With a 4th level spell slot.
Man, you're so cool, Galahad.
You know what? She says fuck you, and she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast on you, firing all 5 bolts that she has at you.
Counterspell.
No, okay, I can't. I only have 1 reaction.
Yeah, so I need to roll 5, and then +7 on each of those.
7 charisma mod? Holy moly.
Alright, and what is the...
So that's 68 plus 35?
No, that's not damage. That's just the 2 hit for each individual bolt.
Oh.
Let's see. At max level, what does, frickin'
Eldritch Blast?
Yes. I know it's
it's each one is 1d10. 1d10, and then if you have the Eldritch Invocation to get your charisma, then you get 1d10 plus your charisma. And it's an additional beam. So at max level, it's 4 beams.
4 beams. Okay, so I should have not.
So she's going to attack me 4 times.
So, boom. Oh, that is total damage.
So
32.
that's, hold on, 12 plus 15, 9. So one of them misses me.
Oh, right, yeah.
The 9 plus...
subtract 3 from that. Take the lowest, one of the lowest damages out of that.
Okay, I'll take 29.
Last one.
That will deplenish my temporary hit points.
Freddy.
Got it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna again bring just another Freddy token on, so this can be easier for me. I am going to cast a very, very signature spell of mine, Moonbeam.
Hey.
But I am also going to upcast it to a total of level 6.
Okay. actually need to roll something because it's been a couple turns. So 1, 2, 3.
So that's 22 plus 16. That is
38.
38 damage.
Nice.
So they need to roll. They need to roll Constitution, I believe.
Con save.
They need. Let me make sure. On a turn. A successful one.
Constitution save. Yep.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Wow, she failed. But she will take half because she is resistant.
Damn.
He's probably
God damn it.
the one that mattered. Natural 20, taking no damage.
The other one gets hit as well.
Yep.
He succeeds, so he takes 17 damage.
Yep. Okay. Actually need to roll another Constitution
Also, fun
save for
fact.
her thing.
Fun fact:
She passes.
when Bolt begins his turn, he needs to do a saving throw again.
Yeah, well, he has a couple things up his sleeve. Ravak, it's your turn.
Well, unfortunately, I can only dash into the room, so that'll be my turn, is dashing into the room.
60 feet would be here, from where you were. Right next to her.
Yeah, I
60
would
feet
suggest
here.
not going there because you might get hit by beam.
Alright. Gungir, it is your turn.
Alright, what can Gungir do?
Actually, Sardon can move here.
Yeah. Sardon can move into the fray, but if he does that, if he moves up next to this person... No, wait, because he'd still be within combat range.
Correct.
And where is Freddy's light show going on right now?
He has it marked. It's literally right here.
They can't see it. It's the problem.
Oh, hold on a minute.
There's 2 Freddys on my screen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
is for his moonbeam.
I have one to basically show the radius.
Okay. Sardon could move over there, do 2 attacks.
I'm gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna have your token, Tyler, move to the back so people can move tokens on top of yours, because they could theoretically stand in your space if they're allies. Remember, there is a wall right here.
Yeah.
Where your marker is.
Gungir will